Babe, what are you doing?
I'm taking the tire off.
But why? We don't have a flat tire.
I know, but I'm trying to close this. And so I figure if I take the tire off, I'll be able to close it. Because currently, this is my situation.
It makes perfect sense. Take the tire off, and then you can close the glass.
Yeah, but I don't even know if I'm doing this right.
Well, is it spinning?
I feel like... Look, it's really simple. I'm going to show you one more time.
Okay, let me see it one more time.
The door won't close.
The glass doesn't close because the tire's in the way.
Logic makes absolutely no sense.
And you're already arresting me.
Welcome to the world, Tyrone. What are you going to do when you get home?
I'm going to drive a Hellcat back home, eat KFC, play basketball, and look for the Huzz, you feel me? No. Why did you redeem it?
Raj, if you fail one more time at scamming again, I will put you in the shower.
You're only a baby. Why are you working here?
No. Have you seen the price of diapers? I gotta make money.
Rajit is about to say his first words. What's it gonna be?
Do not redeem the gift card. I said don't redeem it.
This baby is absolutely hilarious.
She partied hard in her 20s, sampled every flavor on the menu.
Oh, wow.
Lead the way.
And now she's 30, alone with 3 kids. Coming this spring.
It's time to settle down now and find me a good man that will take care of me and my kids. I'm looking for a man who is 6 feet tall and makes over $100K. No! Why can't I find a good man?
Don't worry, babies. We will have someone to take care of us soon.
A single mom.
Based on a true story.
Who are you?
My name is Charlie Kirk, and I love America. Because I love talking with people I disagree with. Started an organization that's now on 1,000+ campuses to save the greatest culture and country ever to exist.
Is it necessary?
Well, considering I've been assaulted, followed, stalked, and had things thrown at me, the greatest protection I have is cameras. We record all of it so that we put on the internet so people can see these ideas collide. When people stop talking, that's when you get violence. That's when civil war happens. Because you start to think the other side is so evil and they lose their humanity.
One of the greatest men to ever live.
Have you ever been arrested before?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I've been to prison many times. 7 attempts of murder, 7 aggravated assaults, and 7 counts of engaging in criminal activity. I paid my debt, ma'am, and I am free. I am off parole, probation, or anything like that.
Okay.
I am now a hardworking citizen. My kids are both honor roll students, ma'am, and I've been clean for 14 years.
That is awesome. That's commendable right there.
I'm cut up, been stabbed. I've been shot in my head. I've done very bad things, ma'am, but I want the best for my children. There's no bad kids. There's only bad parents.
Amen to that.
How did you feel about winning? How did you feel?
I did good. I did 5 over 5 times water, 5 times over.
Whoa, that's not bad. Thank you.
Mr. President, Jane was telling us beforehand, we were waiting in the Roosevelt room, she was sharing that she was so excited that her dad and she both have the same color hair as you. Very proud of that.
Yes.
I hope he has a beautiful head of hair like that. I'll bet he is better.
That my dad called your head.
He likes the hair.
Trump is just the funniest.
People are making fun of this wife, bragging about the little things her husband has done around the house to make her life easier.
He took these false doors and turned them into working, functioning cabinets. He attached a cord to my drain stop so that I can easily pull it out. A hook to hang up my towel. A strap on this door for my pantry so that it doesn't fly open and hit the fridge. He made me this cutting board so I can make 6 sandwiches all at one time. He installed a bread shelf over our pantry fridge so I can easily access the bread.
Happy wife, happy life.
I don't like black snake. I don't, and it's not because I don't like black character in my TV show. I think it changes the tone of the character and not just the skin tone. Everything about it is not good. It completely changes everything and reframes it and makes the whole series look hella racist. I don't know if you remember the first 3 books and movies, but the entire time Harry Potter, with 0 evidence, is constantly looking at Snape like, ooh. I just know he's secretly in a criminal gang. And everyone around him goes, why? And Harry just goes, oh.
Hollywood's gotta stop with this dress swapping nonsense.
Racism in this country is a hologram. It's a tool used by the powers that be to keep us, the populace, looking at each other instead of looking up and seeing what they're doing, all right? And they use it, you know? White people are like, oh, don't go over there. Those black people, they're stealing white babies. Oh, Lord, Jesus, you stay away from them black people. The black people are gonna get you. And black folks, y'all were the same thing. Those cracker-ass white people, they're putting stuff in chicken, make your junk fall off. Nuh-uh. That's right, and make a thing drop right off, sure will. The truth of the matter is, it's rich and poor. Like where I grew up in Arkansas, there was no black or white. We're all broke, okay? What's your color? Poor, okay? You know, when you eat your cereal out of a Cool Whip bowl stained with chili or spaghetti sauce, does it really matter if you're black or you're white?
He's not wrong.
How do you come to my country and tell me what I should be doing?
You feel this is your country?
It is, 100%.
Why do you feel
Is this your country?
You know how I feel it's our country?
Is it your country?
You know why I feel that way?
Now, what do you think about the blacks who call themselves African Americans and they were born in America? Is that dumb?
No, it's not.
You got to be out of your minds to be born in a country but call yourself something else. You got to be dumb,
You're
right?
just trying to have a connection.
To what?
To Africa.
But the folks in Africa don't even like black Americans.
We know that. I'm African.
So why are you?
You know I'm African, right?
Where are you from?
Nigeria.
So you were born over there?
I was born here.
Just leave if you hate America so much.
Kamala Harris has a new book out called 107 Days.
Real page turner. Wait for it.
She called you in it a juvenile and a shapeshifter, and even almost called you a bad word. She is now blaming the campaign, her loss, for the fact that it was short.
Here it comes.
She had more time, could have gotten more traction. Your reaction?
My reaction is if you look at the polling, both the public and the private polling, the problem is not that Kamala's campaign was too short, it's that it was too long. I mean, agree or disagree with Barack Obama or Bill Clinton, they actually had substance. They could actually articulate a viewpoint. I listened to Kamala Harris for 90 seconds, and I actually feel like I've gotten dumber in the process.
Wow. Kamala Harris, worst candidate ever.
My mom asked me this a lot, and it's kind of an intense question. My mom asked me, she's like, when did we stop being best friends? And she's right. We used to be best friends. You remember that when you were a little boy and you loved your mom and you thought she was the cool. You remember when you were gay? You remember when you were just a gay little boy? Every little boy is just their mom's gay best friend. There's literally zero difference. I was gay for my mom. She would pick me up from school. I'd hop in the van. I'd be like, girl, tell me about your day. I thought she was cool. I would listen to her music. I'd be like, bam, bam, ba-dam, bam, bam, bam. Let's go, girls. I would dance for her. She'd be like, look at my little dancer.
I cannot believe. Sharing is just way too funny.
You say the left is a cult. I can do the same thing with the right. I can say they're completely insane. Look at these nutbags on Twitter.
You'd be wrong.
Really?
Yeah, the popular vote winner, Donald Trump, was a Democrat. RFK Jr., former liberal. Tulsi Gabbard, former liberal. Donald Trump, former liberal. Elon Musk, former liberal. Colin Wright, former liberal. Tim Pool, former liberal. I never voted Republican. I didn't like Republicans. And now the Republican MAGA movement, not the neocons, is an eclectic bunch of diverse views which debate each other. Charlie Kirk, Christian conservative, invites moderate pro-choice Tim Pool onto his stage to discuss those views to the public. On the left, what do you think would happen if you went and opposed their views at a public forum? You'd be threatened with violence.
These guys speak the truth.
Welcome to Liberty. I got a lot of haters saying that I can't throw, so here we are. We're at the greatest Christian university on the planet. This is a football, regulation size. This is the 50-yard line. Liberty, go Flames. I have my honorary doctorate from here. This is Christian. Hey guys. Start on the 50. This is for all the people who said I can't throw a football. This is for you. All right, Christian, go.
Oh, wow. Absolutely amazing.
I auditioned to become the head of the U.S. Department of Education. My first act of office will be immediately abolishing the No Child Left Behind Act. Yes, we will be leaving children behind. If they fail a class, they will have to repeat it. My second act is one that I'm very passionate about. We will be bringing zeros back. If you don't know, in many schools in the U.S. right now, students receive a 40% or 50% if they do zero work, if they do not complete an assignment. And my school included, and many other schools are not going to be allowed to give a student a 50% if they do not turn in any work. They will have to receive a 0. Likewise, there will be no completion grades, right? If you just attempt an assignment, that doesn't mean you get a 55%. Like if you get a 1 out of 10, you earned a 10% on that assignment.
That's just common sense to me.
Is there anything I could do for you before I go?
Before I pass, could you bless me with a tuggy?
No, sir, I cannot.
Useless bitch.
Wow, skin change for 99 cents.
I have $1.
I only have 98 cents. I'll go in and I'll come back out and give you a penny. You look great. Can I get that penny?
Get a job, Nick.
You are being sentenced to 12 years in prison for armed robbery.
Your Honor, it wasn't stealing. His money was promised to me 6,000 years ago by God.
Rahul, come here. Is this yours? You shamed this family. Get out of our house. Go.
They can't resist this bait. Oh, we got one. We got one. Oh my God, it's a big one. I told you it works.
Esa video go way too far.
Isn't the whole point of being a feminist, though, that women are entitled to have their own views?
Absolutely. And
so she's perfectly entitled to her views.
Yeah, but you can't.
You might not like them.
But I'm here to
But
challenge
isn't she
them.
exercising her right as a... Are you a feminist?
No, I am not.
Really?
No, don't go that far.
You don't want to be a feminist?
No, because I think if feminists really believed in equality, but you guys don't, I would love for you. There is an oil rig hiring. There is an engineering
I would actually love to see Ava Saxon on an oil rig.
Seriously. And that's the thing, like women are so willing to leave marriages because they're not happy. This is not about happiness. The most important thing is the children. And the problem is we have a modern society where it's me, my feelings, leave when I feel like it, instead of doing what's best for the kid.
Wow, she absolutely nailed it.
I had a friend bet me money that I wouldn't roast Canadians in Canada.
Let's go.
And I would like to make some money tonight, so here we go. You guys have one of the largest countries by land mass, but the lowest population density in the world. For people who say f more than anyone, you guys don't. The dudes in Canada are so ugly that even the women consent by saying, yeah, no, yeah.
Good one.
I love how passive-aggressive you guys are. You guys built a whole country on awkwardly apologizing to someone's face and then later getting angry about it behind their back. Up here, I guess it's called being Canadian, but down in the States, we call that autism, just so you know.
He's right about that. That's a great roast, honestly.
Can you take the trash out? That's Dad's job. Well, you can do it until he comes home. If he comes home. Max, this is just temporary. Your father's coming home. Yeah? Jimmy Peterson's father said he was leaving for a day and he never came back. That's different. Jimmy's dad went to Sweden and he came back as Jimmy's aunt. I'll tell you what. Until your dad comes home, you can be the man of the house.
Oh, Mom, don't forget, I'll be home late. We've got that field trip today.
To where? A strip club? Go change. You look like a slut. Max! What? I'm the man of the house. That's what Dad would say.
That's a great dad.
Then there's all the TikToks telling Americans things like,
I think the new American dream is to leave.
I'm 18 years old and I escaped America.
yeah. Yeah, you don't have to escape America. That wall we're always debating isn't to keep you in. The New Republic just ran a story about the vulnerable minorities who want to flee America, including the author, a gay man trapped in the dystopian homophobic hellscape that is New York City. I wonder if he knows that there are 66 countries where just being gay is a crime. Cute story in the news last month. Burundi's president called on his citizens to stone gay people, and not in the good way.
Wow, this escape America trend makes no sense.
How many donuts can you fit on it?
What, sorry? How many donuts can I fit on it? Wow, it's a great question. I get asked that a lot. Mainly by your fat mum.
That's such a great comeback.
Right before we went to break, you asked me what country was I living in. This one that we just went through.
You should be
the country
happy
that
to live
did
here.
the country that just did what they did. So for you to sit here and act like you just didn't say, you know, what country are you talking about? What country, you know, puts people in jail wrong? What country enslaves folks, which is pretty much the private prison system? What country does this? You can't possibly be a history buff and also say that as well.
Let me give you how bad it can be. The Romans used to burn to the ground.
You can't never give me how bad it could be. You could never give me how bad it could be. I live it on a daily basis, baby. I live it on a daily basis, honey.
They were bad
I
Jews.
live it on a daily basis. You could never tell me how bad it could be. But I would encourage you to actually be the history buff that you claim that you are, and really get some understanding. It's not about me. I'm not going nowhere. I'm saying right here. You don't need to give me no reason to try.
Kevin, I think the question here would be
like North Korea.
Wow, you cannot get any more woke than this. Stop paying the victim, please.
He reposted an AI video.
I think it's a very dangerous trend.
I mean, I was kind of freaked out.
150% fiction. His social media is now taking on a violent turn.
Okay, Karen, you want no violence?
Doozy of a dookie, crap on the sidewalk, pinching a loaf of Doozy of a dookie, crap on the sidewalk, pinching a loaf of just a wave of my stick to finish the trick. Crappity poopity poo.
Wow, these Spencer Pratt ads, they are just too good.
Are you actually gonna let me talk for longer than 5 seconds?
Go ahead.
You keep interrupting me. Every time I actually try to... Every time I try to actually explain my point and have a reasonable conversation with you, you cut me off. I was trying to explain, you cut me off, started talking about something completely different. You started bringing up random stats and random facts to try to make me look stupid.
No need for that, you already do.
A lesbian asked me for directions today. Then she got pissed off because I said go straight.
It is not funny, Mr. Trump. It is not funny.
Come on.
I'm sorry, it is funny.
Two things cannot coincide. I love animals. I love all animals so much, and I hate meat. You can't do both. Sorry.
All right, rapid fire round. You ready? You can't be the party of human rights and support abortion. You can't hate the police and call them when you need them. You can't push for the ban on guns and then have a security team full of them. Can't demand wide open borders and lock your own doors at night. You can't love the planet and fly private jets to climate conferences. You can't champion women's rights and erase women's sports and private spaces. You can't preach tolerance and cancel everyone who disagrees. You can't fight for equality and demand special treatment based on race and identity.
Wow, the hypocrisy on the left is out of this world.
When we have to pee in the middle of the night, do we wake you up? Never. We try not to make any motion out of bed. We don't turn the lights on. We get out of bed just making the least amount of motion. We make our way out to the bathroom in complete darkness just by rubbing our ass against the side of the bed, you know? Until we make it to the wall, you know, until we find the bathroom wall, and we go in. We don't turn the light on until we close the door because we're gentlemen. We try to make our way back to the bed in complete darkness. We try to navigate our way back to our side of the bed, and 9 of our toes successfully make it. But the furniture finder, the baby toe, finds that back leg of the bed. Oh, f***! Oh, f***! Oh, f***! Oh! Your wife turns the light on. Your toes pointing the other way.
True story. Rob Schneider is such a great comedian. Perfect story, perfect delivery.
My guy friend is bi, and he was like, it sucks being bi because every girl just thinks I'm gay. And I was like, well, dude, it is pretty gay these days to like assume a woman can think.
I wasn't expecting that one.
Don't throw it to me. That's a hate crime.
I bet you catch it. I'm really good at throwing it.
Don't do it.
I'm really good at throwing it. Do you trust me? Yehi, trust me.
Tony.
Yehi, trust me. Put your.
I can't.
I'm gonna land it.
Pass it down.
No, I'm not. Yehi, look at me.
I am the teacher here.
Face your fucking fears. Stand up straight. Put your arm near your chest. Put it close to your chest. Right there. Don't move it. Don't panic. Don't move. Don't you fucking move. If you move, you're gonna ruin this for both of us. Yeah!
Wow. Well done.
Can you elaborate on like your point that like women may not be as good at certain things? Like what specifically are you thinking of?
Working on an oil rig. I don't think a woman would be as good at working on an oil rig as a man, and I don't think that a man would be as good as a social worker as a woman.
And why do you think specifically women wouldn't be like able to work on an oil rig as well?
Because it's very demanding and it's very dangerous, and a woman wouldn't want to do that. Like 98% of people who work on an oil rig are men. Do you think that's because men have kept women out of it, or because women choose not to do that?
I'm actually not sure. I would have to research on exactly the reasons why, so I couldn't tell you.
Like common sense. Like, what do you think?
Like, I'm very, like, I do my research and that's how I come up with my opinion. So I don't want to say common sense, make a guess, because I could be wrong.
You are wrong, young lady, obviously.
You have to have an ID to register your utilities under your name to pay your bills. You also have to have an ID to apply to school, to get loans and get housing. So when you talk about minority people, they also require an ID to sign up for welfare and benefits that the poor community and lower income people benefit from. So if they can get an ID to apply for welfare and government programs, why should they not be able to have an ID to vote?
Because yes, although you need an ID for other things like food stamps and things like that, you need those to live. You cannot go without those.
So they'll already have it on hand, and then they can go take it when they cast their vote.
Yes, no point at all.
It's about lunchtime. Probably better get something to eat. Trump translation. I think I could go for a cheeseburger and a Diet Coke from McDonald's. It was one of the favorite places I ever worked. I don't know if you know this. I worked at McDonald's during the campaign. I did a great job making the fries. I was making the fries. I was handing them out the window. I said, here's your fries. The people took them. They said, these are probably the greatest fries ever made by any U.S. president or any McDonald's worker in history.
That's such a great impression. He is really good at it.
You know Ferrari's down bad when Nissan is out here bodying them on social media.
I am smart. Mr. Marty.
I don't know about all of you guys, but the first time I ever laid eyes on the brand new Ferrari Luce, my first reaction wasn't this was the ugliest thing I've ever seen. It was in fact, this cannot be real, this has to be AI slop from a crap poster, then turns out it's actually the car Ferrari intends to make.
Look how they mess with my boy.
This is absolutely ridiculous. That doesn't look like a Ferrari to me.
So Gavin Newsom wants everyone in a fire-risk neighborhood to clear a buffer of plants around their house to protect it from burning down. It's called Zone Zero policy, and a lot of Californians are mad at it. Well, not me. I think it's a great idea. It should be mandatory to clear flammable plants from around our homes, and everyone should have to do it, especially you, Gavin. Remember, Gavin burned down my entire town because he never did his Zone Zero work on his state park property that completely surrounded us. If Gavin had done his Zone Zero work, I'd still have all my stuff in a house. 12 people would still be alive, not to mention all the poor folks who have died shortly after the fire. So yes, Gavin, if you want to force Zone Zero brush clearance on everyone, I'm all for it. But you first.
Gavin Newsom is a disgrace. What has he done with California?
How many genders are there? 2. What makes you say that? Because I don't smoke crack. Anybody that's trying to tell you that there's more than 2 genders, it's like, I don't know what kind of crack rock demon or whatever it is has possessed you, but get your life together. There are 2 genders, and if you are intersex, you literally have a genetic mutation, and I'm sorry for you.
Only 2 genders. That's common sense.
Is he a what?
This kid is absolutely based.
They glued themselves to the floor of a car factory, but they did not expect the manager to do what he did.
What?
In 2022, 9 activists went to the Porsche Pavilion with a couple demands. They wanted the CEO to support the introduction of speed limits on German motorways and declare that the Paris climate 1.5-degree goal was not feasible. To the surprise of the protesters, staff just ignored them and employees kept working as usual. And when it came to closing time, employees shut the lights and heating off, locked the doors, and left for the night. For 2 nights, the protesters protesters slept on the floor. One had to leave after 24 hours because his hand was swelling and was at risk of life-threatening blood clots. One went online to complain about how they were treated, saying staff didn't do anything to help them, even saying, quote, "They refused our request to provide us with a bowl to urinate and defecate in while we are glued." The manager eventually grew tired of them, told them to leave, which they didn't, so they were arrested.
Dumbest protesters ever.
Why does the US government spend millions of dollars every year cleaning up fallen leaves just to throw them away while other countries literally turn that trash into cash? You see, this is a biomass pellet machine and it works much like a meat grinder combined with a hydraulic press. The moment dry leaves go in, they are compressed under high pressure, which raises the internal temperature. The heat softens the plant's natural binders and makes them work like glue. As a result, the leaves are compressed into dense biomass, and when it comes out...
That's actually a great song.
I find it intriguing that a lot of white guys start to date Asians when they turn 40, 50s.
What? Really?
But after some observations, I think I understood why. I think white women are like Cadillac Escalades. They're fancy, very exquisite. But after you put on some miles, they can get a little hard to maintain.
It's true.
I'm like a Toyota. Reliable, affordable, and after you put on a lot of miles, easy to trade in for a new one.
Okay, she's got a point.
Are you a Democrat or Republican?
Democrat?
Do you think other people would be able to tell?
Maybe.
Do you think this person's a Democrat or Republican?
Democrat.
Why do you say that?
What does her shirt say? Aquarium? I don't think Republicans care about an aquarium.
And then are you a Democrat or Republican?
I'd probably consider myself independent.
Do you think other people would be able to tell?
I think they'd probably say I'm a Republican, honestly.
Do you think this guy's a Democrat or Republican?
Republican.
Democrat. I know him, yeah.
Oh, you know him?
Yeah, Steve.
Are you a Democrat or Republican?
I'm a Democrat.
Do you think other people would be able to tell?
Probably.
Do you think this person's a Democrat or Republican?
Probably a Democrat.
Why do you say that?
I don't know, just general vibe, I guess.
And then are you a Democrat or Republican?
I'm a Republican.
Do you think other people would be able to tell?
I think there's a decent chance.
Do you think this guy's a Democrat or a Republican?
Republican.
Yeah. What makes you say that?
The shirt, I think.
Are you a Democrat or Republican?
I'm a Democrat.
Do you think people would be able to tell?
I think so.
Yes. Do you think this person's a Democrat or Republican?
Probably Democrat.
What makes you say that?
Likelihood of being at Duke.
That's a good answer. Are you a Democrat or Republican?
I used to be a
That's actually a good answer.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and the rest of the left have been desperately trying to pretend like Donald Trump's massive rally in the Bronx were these outside interlopers. Well, why don't we take a look? Oopsies.
Where are you from?
The Bronx, actually.
I'm originally from the Bronx and from New York.
I'm from the Bronx.
Right here in the Bronx, New York. This is home, right here.
AOC says if you're not a Democrat, you don't belong here in the Bronx.
Right.
What do you say?
I disagree with that.
I don't think she should be here in the Bronx. I actually don't know any Democrats living in the Bronx.
Look, AOC, look at the tremendous support for Mr. Donald J. Trump. You need to tell her then she need to stay out the Bronx because look at all the people around. Everybody's here for Trump. I am a Democrat, and I belong here.
AOC got it all wrong.
The majority of illegal immigrants that are documented on record, the reason that they are documented as illegal is because they came in on visas that expired because their legal immigration court date was so far behind because we have only 70 court immigrations in the entire country. And because they can't get a court date on time, their visas expire. And the second that they expire, then they are treated as legal immigrants.
I understand that it might be frustrating to come here with a legal visa and then not be able to get your court date and have to return. But that's the law.
It is.
But they can't travel.
Well, wait a second. No, they can go back to their own country. They can go back to their own country. It's frustrating, right? I understand. I am sympathetic to the person that says, I want to come here, I want to be productive, right? And I want to become an American citizen. But it's difficult because there aren't enough court dates. Well, then you and I might be able to agree that, okay, well, we need to look at this from one of two perspectives. One might be, okay, are we handing out too many visas if our court can't actually sustain it? Another one might be to say, okay, our court's overpacked in part because we have some people that overstayed their visas, but then we have millions of other people crossing the border, and some of them illegal, or some of them inappropriately claiming refugee status, and now we have to ascertain that before whether or not we can get to these other issues. So do we have an overtaxed court system in part because of a problem that's been created either through an open borders policy or allowing too many visas when we can't actually keep up with what the court requires? I might say maybe we need less visas. You might say maybe we need more courts. But see, that would be a rational conversation. But to say that anybody that overstayed their visa, well, now it's our fault, no, it isn't.
That's just common sense to me.
Watch this clown dig his own grave in real time.
Most people know what hate speech is when they see it.
I don't know what hate speech is when I see it.
Well, it's a shame. The McPherson definition of racism is whether or not the victim perceives it as being hateful towards them.
So if you kept interrupting me during the course of this conversation, and I perceive that to be motivated by the fact that you're from a Muslim background and I'm from a Jewish background, would that make that hate speech?
No.
My self-perception is that. When you walk out of here, I'm going to turn to these guys and say, well, that was a lot of hate speech, wasn't it?
That's fine. You can say that that's hate speech.
And then you can be prosecuted.
It's absolutely fine for you to say that's hate speech.
This guy just got the definitions all wrong.
If you want. You are being disrespectful to the people who do receive hate speech. And I warn you that most of your listeners will think to themselves, actually, Constantine's being a bit of a dickhead.
That's interesting that you say that, because a person's self-perception can be manipulated. People can lie about how they perceive the things that they experience. And sometimes people will use the law against other people when it's badly written. I'm not really being a dickhead. I'm stress testing your argument.
Facts don't care about your feelings.
This is what happens when corrupt politicians get caught.
I would suspect that I probably have the fewest assets of anybody sitting on this dais. I am not a rich man, unlike those to my left. So, I mean, listen, the American people look at people like the former Speaker of the House, who makes better returns than anybody in America. They look at senators who were investigated during the COVID pandemic for their miraculous stock trades, and they say, how is this possible? To think that this might become a problem in the future it's a problem now. Members of Congress are trading daily based on information that the public doesn't have.
And it has to stop now.
You bomb my country, my missiles. You hit my own house, Trump.
Ali, I gave you a deadline. You gave me attitude, and now you're a ghost. Very sad. Probably you should have taken the deal.
I haunt you forever. I put a curse on your whole country. Gas prices go up. Oil goes to $100.
That's not a curse, Ali. That's a Tuesday. Americans complain about gas prices when there isn't a war.
My Navy will block the Strait of Hormuz. No ship passed through ever.
What Navy? You had one frigate and we turned into a submarine. An involuntary submarine. The fish send me thank you letters.
My successor will avenge me. My son will finish what I start.
Your son? Ali, I know your son very well. He saw what happened to you and changed his LinkedIn to freelance consultant. The whole thing is a disaster.
You mocked the Islamic Revolution. Allah granted me this form to deliver a message. If my son does not become the Ayatollah, he has chosen Ilhan Omar to be the next Ayatollah of Iran.
Iran just got what they deserved.
Japanese man tries desperately to get a group of migrant men to behave and stop littering on the streets. Here we go.
Inside room. Station out. Is there? Okay. Is there any place? He just in Japan. In Japan? 日本語しゃべる。僕は日本人だ。日本人だけど、この国に来てね、迷惑をかけちゃいかん。日本、お死ね。人様の国で迷惑をするな。迷惑をかけるな。分かってないの？死ねって言ったらダメなんですよ。補助規制していいのか？警察で。いいのか？言ってみろ。いいのか？いいことなのか？言ってみろ。
Looks like the people of Japan have had enough.
I think you're right about almost everything. I mean, let's have more babies and raise them on Mars. I don't get that, but okay.
Well, I just think we should be cautious of the civilizational decline and we have plummeting birth rates most places. Yeah.
Right, and also plummeting resources. I mean,
no, resources will be fine.
But they're not.
I know a lot about.
They're not fine now.
We're not in any danger of resource collapse.
But lots of people don't have enough food or water. Water, we will run out of water. They're running out of sand.
Yeah. Earth is 70% water by surface area.
But you can't drink that.
But desalination is absurdly cheap.
Why don't we do it?
We do it. It is done.
You have a lot of free time.
It is done. There is a lot of desalination.
Come on, Bielmar, you can do better than that.
Good afternoon, officer. Here, hold this for me. No, don't give me this. Well, I don't want it. I'll just try to go with it, and I could get in big trouble. No, I don't want to get arrested. Here, take it. Nope, it's yours now. Deal with it, bitch. Look, I won't tell anybody what you did. Just take it back. Come on. You promise? Yeah, I promise. Here, please, just take it. Here, put it in here. Thank you. Oh, evidence? You're not gonna try to frame me for murder, are you? Not very hard. What's that supposed to mean? I mean, I don't have to try very hard. Your fingerprints are all over it. Besides, you look guilty because you're all black and stuff. Oh, hell no. You didn't just say that. Oh, hell yeah, I just said that. You're prejudiced. You're prejudiced.
Okay, this guy is smart.
Another public service announcement from someone who escaped wherever they were from in order to come to America.
I say this, we do not move to America because we think it's a better country.
Oh, okay, then why'd you move here?
We move here because it's a little less worse than our other countries.
What?
Okay, so it's still better than where you came from.
Because you're stupid to think that we moved to this country for some hot dogs and some baseball. We have better vibes, music, food, culture, history, literally all of the above.
Then why don't you go back?
Wait, but if your country has better like food, vibes, history, all of the above, then what makes us a little bit better than where you came from?
We just move here because we are looking to make more money and offer a better chance for our families.
Got it. Now it all makes sense now. Okay. So
it all makes sense, definitely.
So the place you came from had better food, music, vibes, history, culture, all of the above, but none of those things were able to create the sort of environment where you could make more money and have a better life. Huh. It's almost like we might have figured something out here in America that wherever you came from wasn't able to figure out, and now you're appreciating it with zero sense of gratitude.
Preach, brother, preach.
The fact that Trump supporters keep sending him hats is absolutely hilarious.
I don't think Donald Trump wants another election. You think for a second you want... I have 24 Trump 2028 hats. His folks keep sending me.
We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
Trump is the funniest president.
What do you mean Whoville is invading the Middle East?
Whoville needs to do what's best for its security. That's why we're joining the United States and Israel, and we're getting involved. Ron having a nuke is the biggest threat to Whoville.
What is Whoville like in a snowflake?
Right. All the more reason we're very exposed.
Wouldn't the biggest threat to Whoville be climate change? Like the snowflake would melt?
I didn't realize I was talking to a cuck-faced Libby Tibby over here.
Well, that seems really hard.
You probably think it's perfectly okay for a bunch of starbelly sneeches to compete in women's who sports.
What's with the purple camo?
Like, this is to disarm the enemy. Come in, we're juggling, playing the fluber, and then it's get on the drums, die!
Okay, this guy is funny.
Don't move to the country if you're some liberal city slicker.
Stop moving to the country and then calling the cops about things that are normal out here because you didn't understand the lifestyle that you were moving into when you bought that D.R. Horton home. Because what you think is a problem is an everyday normal hobby for the neighbors that you just moved next door to. No, the guy shooting down the street is not being reckless. He's on his own property, he's set up safely, and he's been doing this longer than you've planned to move down here. He's got some experience. Not every gunshot is an emergency. Sometimes it's just supper hitting the ground. Dogs barking outside are not a disturbance. They're dogs. They bark. It's a cow farm. We're gonna have cows outside. It's the country. We're gonna have dogs outside. It is not new. It's not gonna change, and it's not worth the dispatcher's time.
What movie is that from?
If you call the cops for a tractor blocking traffic, they're going to laugh at you and tell you to get back on I-95 and keep going north.
Liberals destroy everything.
What do you not like about white people?
1, they breathe. 2, they speak. 3, they have thoughts. And all of it just needs to stop. We need women in power. We need people who are not white in power. We're done with the white men. We're done.
What does skin color have to do with it in your view? Why do you need less white people in power?
Inclusive. Inclusion. People who help.
Isn't the majority of the world not white? Why do the minority of countries that are white have to be not white?
They just keep on making rules about things that don't pertain to them.
What? The brainwashing is strong with this one.
Here's one of the authors of the bill. How are you guys doing? We just want to ask you about the bill and why you guys would pass this bill that really is an attack on free speech.
Why?
I am not even sure what you're talking about. Really? You said an author. I don't.
Yes. Did you sign to pass this bill? The AB 26?
Not
24? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
You do not.
No,
are you
guys
serious?
Are just talking about
We're talking about something random.
Wow, that's what happened when you put crooks in power.
God, I wish we could see more of this.
Are you a fan of President Trump?
I'm not getting into all that with you, Piers. I can't do that. Listen, a friend of mine showed up with a T-shirt that said, "Nobody cares what actors think," and I happen to buy that notion. I don't think that people don't care what I think. I'm here to make cool TV shows, cool movies. I'm not trying to divide my audience. I'm just trying to be of service to people who want to be entertained.
More people should be like that.
I just want to start off by saying you can't be an illegal person on land that was stolen in the first place.
Hold on a second. Give me a break. You're sitting inside a fortress, okay? Huge mansions, armed guards, giant metal gates keeping everyone out. Are you seriously telling me that if some random guy jumps your fancy fence, you're just going to invite him in? You wouldn't dial 911 immediately because, oh, this land is stolen anyway?
Are you crazy? Obviously, if an intruder breaks into my house, the authorities get involved.
Exactly. Look at that. The second it's your own backyard, suddenly you're the biggest fan of strong borders and law enforcement. These out-of-touch Hollywood phonies have zero clue what real Americans go through.
Man, this Trump cartoon speaks the truth.
It's how you know who is and who isn't from New York. If they looked, they're not from New York.
New York is a weird place.
Listen, Roseanne, let me ask you the most difficult question in the world, apparently. What is a woman?
How much do I weigh?
No, what is a woman?
A woman is me. A woman is somebody whose breasts hang down to her stomach and who has a prolapsed uterus from giving birth to 5 ungrateful little bastards who have never had to work for a thing in their goddamn life. That's what a woman is.
She's so right about that.
One of the loopholes he took advantage of when he claimed $1 billion loss that enabled him to avoid paying taxes.
Did you use that $916 million loss to avoid paying personal federal income taxes?
Of course I do. Of course I do. And so do all of her donors, or most of her donors. I know many of her donors. I pay tremendous numbers of taxes. I absolutely used it, and so did Warren Buffett, and so did George Soros, and so did many of the other people that Hillary is getting money from. She complains that Donald Trump took advantage of the tax code. Well, why didn't she change it? Why didn't you change it when you were a senator? The reason you didn't is that all your friends take the same advantage that I do, and I do. You have provisions in the tax code that, frankly, we could change, but you wouldn't change it because all of these people give you the money so you can take negative ads on Donald Trump.
Absolutely destroyed right there.
Say you're a Christian, but you're gay. You married a woman, you married a man, but you say you're a Christian. Wait a minute, now that don't add up. I mean, go read Leviticus 18 and 22 and see what it says. Go read Romans 1, 26 through 27 and see what it says. I've had people to look at me and say, Mason, don't you know you got to have a license to preach? I don't need no license to preach. There ain't no other man can tell me how to preach. And I'm sorry. The Lord called me to preach and nobody else called me but the Lord. My mama didn't do it. My mama didn't sign me up for it. My daddy didn't sign me up for it. And let me tell you something, the most best thing that ever happened in my life is when I let Jesus in the chamber of my life. I wasn't worried about my friends. I wasn't worried about the home. Let me tell you something, that's the best thing that you could ever do.
This kid is preaching.
Oh my God, you guys got me fired because of my opinions that I posted on TikTok. You know what? I'm so glad that the only thing that happened to you because of your opinions was that you got fired from your job because somebody else got shot in the neck for their opinions.
Oh, she's spitting facts. Looks like they're having fun.
They fucks with America. I love that you guys bombed Iran. Not because they had nuclear weapons, but because they had the idea. That's some gangster shit. And I love when Americans are criticizing Israel for really overreacting. Oh yeah? Kind of like dropping 2 nuclear bombs after somebody blows up a couple of boats, huh? I love that you guys did too. I think after one, the Japanese would have been like, oh, shit. Fuck! Sorry. We didn't know you have the sun. Remember when somebody blew up a couple of teeny-weeny towers filled with Jews? You guys are so patriotic that even though it happened in New York, there was guys in North Carolina who saw that shit on TV and they were like, oh yeah! You flew over an ocean into a desert. Where is he?
This guy is so good. Exactly that kind of comedy.
Our president here, his name is Trump. That's a pretty racist man. How? How?
Give me an example of his racism.
News.
Give me one example. Just give me one example.
Just watch the news, sweetheart. There are plenty of examples.
Watch the news, sweetheart. Give me one example that he's racist.
Okay, Trump has flat out, flat with the racism.
How?
Comments, concerns.
What comments? Name one comment that he said that was racist.
Okay.
Because if he's racist, I want to know, because I don't want to support a racist.
So you support Trump?
I do, yeah. Can you tell me why he's racist?
She supports Trump.
So we've been sitting here for nearly a minute now, and she has still yet to tell me one thing that Trump has said that's racist.
She's got nothing. Okay, that was good. That was really good.
You sent me this. And this. And this. And you ask me if I can play that. I don't get it. What is the challenge? This is way too easy. Check this out.
If you know, you know.
Now, most trans people cannot go internationally anywhere where they don't appear as like an M on their passport. And that's just not, that's dangerous for trans people. If you've got running into this with a friend right now who tries to do war correspondence in countries that don't like trans people.
So you're asking the U.S. government to produce a false document to lie to a foreign government so you get a visa.
Are you saying that it was a false document before, that the government was just lying this entire time?
If you're a man and they put female on your passport, they're lying.
Well, if you put gender and put woman, isn't that fine?
There's no W. It's male or female. Those are sexes. It's biology.
Sure, but couldn't we just update the passport to be gender?
No.
Why not?
Because we're identifying a biological structure of human beings for a purpose, because different laws...
On the passport?
Indeed. It's an ID.
The brainwashing is strong with this one.
You need to leave and return properly dressed.
Properly dressed for what? Coming up to a podium for 2 minutes?
For respecting the court.
I respect the court. I just don't respect pretending yoga clothes are offensive.
I won't argue with you.
I'm not arguing. I'm pointing out how ridiculous this is.
One more word and you're in contempt.
Oh, this got to be fake.
Ari, can I just start off by saying the last couple times I saw you, man, you were rocking a tracksuit, and now it's New Year's. You look sharp.
Thank you, Gabriel. I just invested in a daycare in Minnesota. My Somalian brothers.
Oh, this guy's so good.
If you could play any instrument, what would it be?
An AK-47.
Cut that. Cut. If you could play any instrument, what would it be?
The electric toothbrush.
Oh my God. If you could play any instrument, what would it be? And please just say something normal.
The saxophone.
That's great. That's really nice.
But I'd play it using my asshole.
I wish I were dead. Who's the most important person in your life?
My drug dealer.
Why your drug dealer?
Because he's my dad.
Who's the most important person in your life?
My plastic surgeon.
Oh, have you had some work done?
Oh, no, not for me, for my dog.
What is going on? The internet is so weird today.
Just lay that color right in there. Let it slide easy as a whisper. We're making a little 7 to go with our 6. 2 neighbors keeping each other company. 67. That girl was 67. She's beautiful.
Hey, brother. Just stopping by to see what kind of candy you got. You're not one of them, are you, brother?
They did it! Iron Fist have taken the grand final 3-2! What a comeback!
It's ours at last. We stuck together and it paid off. Unbelievable.
We were born
Teamwork
for this
is
moment.
everything, brother.
Somebody get the manager out here right now.
Ma'am, please step down from the counter.
No, I paid good money to be here, and you're telling me the shrimp tray is empty? Unbelievable.
Should we call
I want the manager now. I'm not getting...
Let's go. You got it?
Push it, big guy.
Mountain of weight. This thing's groaning already.
Wait, what's that sound?
Huh?
These AI video men, sometimes they go way too far.
So I'm staying the night with my son, and he has a very sick sense of humor.
He made a Trump bedroom for me. Notice Trump toilet paper, Trump mugshots, and he said, open the closet, open the closet. A life-size freaking... I don't believe it.
This is gonna be the best prank ever. Good, son. What a sense of humor.
What is a woman?
What is it? That's a stupid question, dude. That's a dumb question.
What is a woman? It's not a trick question. What is a woman?
Someone who identifies as a woman.
You can't answer the question with the question. Yeah, define the woman without saying woman.
It's a social
You're in college, paying for an education. What is a woman?
How about you talk to someone with media training? How about you talk to someone
You don't need media training. It's not a trick. What is a woman?
The one question nobody on the left can answer.
Excellency, it's the suspension and the engine on this.
What have I done?
Build the whole thing. Why is it so satisfying to watch?
Being comfortable laughing at racial jokes is peak male friendship. What's this?
Do it in your words.
I'll do it in my
This is good. That's good.
That'll be your own
wow.
words.
You doing Asian accents, dude?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hurts my feelings.
It's impressive.
Okay. And I don't want you to do it anymore.
You heard it here first.
Oh my god, this guy is too good with accent.
Would you change your religious beliefs to marry the person you loved? Why or why not?
If I had to change my religious beliefs, I would not marry the person that I love. Because the first person that I love is God, who created me. And I have my faith, my principles, and this is what makes me who I am. And if that person loves me, should love my God too. Thank you.
Wow, damn right, sister. Amen to that.
How are you holding up? Fine. I was talking to your chair.
Morning, officer.
Whew, that was close. It says here you worked at Apple for 6 years, but I swear you, devs are getting younger and younger.
Oh no, I don't code. I just built the phones.
What's your type?
He's got to be rich, handsome, and funny.
No, I meant type 1 or type 2 diabetes.
Doctor, please, give me some advice so I can lose some weight.
You need to start moving your head left to right.
When do I do that?
Whenever someone asks if you want to eat, you fat ass. Dad, why is everyone saying we all look the same? I don't know, kid, but I'm not your dad. I'm Mark, your neighbor.
Grandpa, I would like you to meet my boyfriend, Jamal.
Girl, I told you to leave the farming equipment out in the field.
This is some dark humor right there.
Gen Z versus 20 war veterans. Wait, what is this?
So, my first claim is my trauma is as bad as yours.
Oh, this looks like rage bait. This sounds like rage bait for sure.
It does.
Oh! Who is this diva?
Name's Earl.
But have you ever passed a fuck-ass kidney stone, which is more painful than giving birth, dead ass, and then your boyfriend of 3 years dumps you, all in a 4-month period?
One of our trucks hit a mine outside Da Nang. 1 minute, Petey was cracking jokes, and the next, half of him was hanging off a tree. You ever hear a man scream with no lungs?
Oh. Why did that story give me actual chills? Okay, Slay, you definitely have more trauma.
Yeah,
than me.
this sounds like a meme. I'm getting too old. I cannot understand Gen Z at all.
All day. What do you do with your routine?
Nothing.
Obviously you eat.
Doc destroyed her with one question.
I can't hardly pee.
Really?
I don't want to get malnourished either.
Do you look like you're malnourished?
Doc knew it was an obvious lie.
You don't think your weight has to do anything with your eating habit?
No, I don't.
So what do you think your weight come from, thin air?
Doc told her straight up.
I'm trying to open my horizons to vegetables because I'm a pretty picky eater.
You're not a picky eater if you're 600 pounds.
Man, this doctor is based.
Rachel Zegler is getting memed to hell right now. They have taken this stupid looking picture of her and just turned it into this AI meme, and it's so much better than the movie.
I kindly want something other to eat.
Well, what would you like?
You got any biscuits for sale in there?
Well, no, this here's a Frosty Cream. We don't serve biscuits.
What you got in there is good to eat.
Well, we got Big Cheap Burgers, Bongo Burgers, Footlongs, Corny Dogs, Frosty Shakes, Creamy Bars. Did you want me to go through the whole list?
Reckon what you like to eat in there?
Well, the French fries are pretty good.
French fried potatoes?
Honestly, after what she did, the memes are gonna continue for a long time.
Mr. Beast contestant Ashley got fed up with 6 of her ex-boyfriends while trapped on a tropical island together, as they all started bonding with each other instead of trying to win her back for the prize of $250,000.
Guys?
Bro, it's gonna be lit.
I don't know if you guys forgot
3, 2, 1, drop.
about me here, but maybe consider that next time you...
Do you wanna come help?
No.
Well, so I say as of right now, we don't need to like form it.
I think they've forgotten the plot and that I'm here, the princess of the land. And now I'm just like bored. I'm ready to just get rid of all of them. Men.
Wow. Damn, they completely forgot about her. I'm not surprised at all.
This entitled feminist doesn't know how to react when this man confronts her with reality.
The key to getting to equal pay is going to be more promotion, investing more energy and efforts into promoting women's sports. When you flip on the TV, you're not hearing about the women usually. It's about the men's games.
I truly believe people don't want to know why these numbers are the way they are. The Women's World Cup players get paid out 20% of the total revenue. The men get paid out 7%. As a percentage point, they are getting much more. The problem is the Men's World Cup generates $6 billion in revenue. The Women's World Cup generates $131 million in revenue. If the women generate more revenue, they should get paid more than the men. Strive for getting what you're worth, and if you're worth more, then get more.
Oh, I wanna see women play soccer, not me.
Obama is not our first black president. Can you explain to people what you were talking about?
Yeah, you know, people are saying Obama's the first black president, and he's not. He's the first mixed race president. Obama thinks that everybody seems to forget that he had a mama and she was white.
It's true. He's right on point about that.
Where do you find that crossing the border is just a civil offense?
The law.
Which law?
I don't know the statute number. I just know that it's a law.
Do you know what code it's under?
No, I don't memorize that stuff.
Well, I have it here for you. It's Title 8, U.S. Code 1325. It is a criminal offense for illegal entry. It's not civil, it's criminal. It's a federal criminal misdemeanor.
Exactly. These liberals completely clueless.
Let's start with workplace relationships. Generally, we discourage it, but of course it happens, so we have a few rules.
Yes, like you can ask a coworker out once, but if they say no, you cannot ask them again.
Question. I can ask anyone out one time.
I guess technically, yeah.
Laurel, will you go out with me?
No.
So that's it then. That door is closed until it resets at the end of the year.
The end of the year?
No.
Oh, it's like on cooldown.
I can't ask Laurel out again, which means I have to move on to my second choice. Carly, will you go out with me?
Sure.
See, this is interesting because I don't want to go out with Carly. So can I take that yes and bank it and use it on Laurel?
What?
There's no banking it. It's not a game show.
Shane Gillis is too funny. This guy makes the best skits, I swear.
Maybe you need to think about what you're about to say, because you're about to tell me that minorities cannot obtain ID, which is super prejudice.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
You want to correct me then? Maybe I'm wrong. That's not what you were going to say?
I think you can go talk to somebody else. I'm good here.
Oh, you're a minority. Are you affected when we implement voter ID?
Not at all.
No?
No.
Hey, she's a minority. I mean, you are too. She said that she's not affected by voter ID.
I'm good. I'm done. This is the end of the conversation.
Make voter ID mandatory.
California has rules about every nitpicky thing you can imagine. We are the most regulated state in the nation with more than 395,000 regulatory restrictions. It is a constant nightmare of inspectors and permits and fees. In this state, if you get to your car 10 seconds after the parking meter expires, it's already gone and you'll never see it again. If you don't believe me, try parking in Santa Monica, or starting a business, or getting your solar power hooked up. You can't fly a kite in a park in Beverly Hills, or ride a bicycle, or climb a tree. But for 30 years, Nestle took water out of the San Bernardino National Forest under a permit that expired in 1988. And Coca-Cola is somehow allowed to take water from municipal water supplies, stick it bottles and sell it back to the taxpayers who own the water to begin with. 395,000 regulations, but somehow that slipped through the...
What is Newsom doing with California? This is crazy.
We are pilots.
You're a pilot? Okay, well, you're not as good as the guy sitting next to you. There's a reason they never put two women in the cockpit. You understand? Because if that happened, if you showed up to work and there was a woman sitting there, you go, fuck, shit, gotta work today. Look, I'm fucking around. I'm happy you're a pilot for a living?
No, I'm a pilot for my children and my...
You're a pilot for your children? The fuck? What are you talking about? You talking about Paw Patrol here? Oh, it's Sky. All right, you have to have young kids to know what the fuck I'm talking about, but you got your license and you fly privately your own plane. Is that what you mean?
No, you didn't hear me. I'm a pilot for my family.
You're a pilot for your family.
I control my family.
Oh, yeah, well, I could tell that from this conversation. I don't know if they're like it or not.
She's a pilot of her family. What is this?
Sir, no question. Are you a racist?
I'm not a racist.
You're not a racist. Particularly interesting because according to one of your affiliate charities under your nonprofit umbrella, denial of racism constitutes covert white supremacy. Are you a covert white supremacist?
Sir, I'm here to talk about the essential work that nonprofits
Are you a covert white supremacist?
Can I talk about the work that nonprofits do?
No.
She just got exposed.
Two brown people walk out of an ICE facility and the protesters start cheering, only to be told that they work here, dumbasses. Oh my God, this is it's like poetic. Dude, they're cheering just because they're brown, bro.
Wow, these ICE protesters completely clueless.
Hey, check out this image I made making fun of JD Vance, the guy. That's great. That's great. And look at this image I did making fun of AOC. The girl. Oh man, that's good. Huh? Hey man, where'd you go?
The role comedy plays in radicalization. A thread, 1 out of 673. Today I saw a meme.
No humor on the left, it's obvious now.
It's backfired in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, this looks absolutely disgusting.
Where are you from? What's that accent?
Germany.
Is that your wife? Are you German as well? You are? Nice. I like when you guys stick together. Keeping the race strong. Good.
Wow, this is wild.
You don't want him talking to me, do you? Why can't he talk to me? You don't tell people what to do with their bodies, do you? We're not doing that today, right? Oh, look at that. Look at that glare. You're bringing that they-them energy. That's awesome. I'm totally, wow. I am very, very scared.
That's super scary, I agree.
Here you are, a Brit living the American dream. How does it feel?
It feels like freedom.
Yeah. President Trump, go ahead.
I don't like British people. And when you talk about America, it makes me sick because your country is gay. What a bunch of gay guys. You're all ugly. Your women are ugly. You have terrible teeth. You're nothing without us. Without us, you'd be Sprechen Sie Deutsch, wouldn't you? Churchill was a racist, and England needs to get out of Ireland.
Wow. Absolutely hilarious. Comedy is back, baby.
As an Asian, you get hit by a lot of stereotypes in this country. People here think that I eat dogs. I don't. When I'm in the USA. The dogs here are too contaminated with prescription drugs.
Okay, she's funny. Great self-awareness, great energy.
Some people aren't clapping. And you're in the front row. I'm gonna leave you for now. I'm gonna win you over. at some point. But not yet. Maybe we'll agree on this. Oh, well, do you keep it locked away? You're not gonna like this. I don't keep it locked away. She didn't boo me, so it's okay. This woman is gonna sign my email up for Planned Parenthood donations after this.
These liberals, why do they go to comedy show if they get triggered that easily?
We are on the same page. If you don't look like a girl, get the out of the girl's bathroom.
I don't think you belong in the girls' bathroom.
But you wouldn't, my love, you wouldn't know.
Hold on,
like,
but
before you're saying,
fair.
a lot of the issues that we're having is the divide where it's competition, my love. Where like we're dating the same men,
We're
rather
definitely
we want to
not dating the
yeah,
same men.
we are, baby. Trust me.
No, we are not.
We are.
I don't know about dating.
Yes,
the same
we are.
men.
We're dating the same
Can't
dudes.
say that.
I think that there's a competitive aspect to where like
Carolina,
you
this
would
is
not
where I just
know.
full on cut you off.
Absolutely delusional.
They want to bring socialism, communism, they want to bring dictatorship to America. How does that make you feel as a Venezuelan?
So, it's easy for these people to speak the communists. These people read the communists in one book.
Bruh.
I live in communists. I know how is the communists. This is the difference. It's easy for these people to speak communists in United States with iPhone in the hand. In Venezuela, no es possible to speak in the camera.
We had to make socialists and communists illegal everywhere. It has to be illegal because those are criminals taking advantage of the ignorance of the people.
Wow. Well said. These Venezuelans, they are just speaking the truth. We don't want any communism in this country.
I will tell you this, I actually used to be a liberal, I used to be a feminist, I used to believe all of this stuff. And then I started diving into things and I had this feeling inside something's not right. And through what I did, my own research and opening up to seeing what the truth was, I pulled myself out of that ideology. I realized how much I had been brainwashed. And since that time, I've made it my mission to speak out against those things. We were all under the illusion that women could do anything. And then the attempted assassination on Donald Trump happened and we watched those female Secret Service officers just fall back into their natural state of women. I mean, one of them ducked behind President Trump so he could protect her.
Love to see liberals wake up.
If I showed up to your kid's house with cameras demanding to see the kids, would you think that was creepy?
The point is there was no kids.
No, there was. It was determined that there was actually. So, but if I showed up if I was a strange fan, don't you think that's creepy showing up with cameras to a daycare and you don't have any kids there and be like, show me the kids?
It was fraud.
Isn't that creepy?
It was fraud. You're defending fraud right now.
Isn't that creepy?
You're defending fraud. Yep, well, I was right about the fraud, so I don't have to apologize.
Exactly. These lefties, they would do anything to defend fraud. It's crazy.
Have you seen this? $250 bill. My face. Very handsome. Very presidential. First new bill in decades, and they put the best-looking president on it. Not Lincoln. Not Washington. Me.
Donald, nobody carries cash anymore.
They will now. People are going to withdraw cash just to look at me. ATMs are going to be backed up for weeks. The banks are very excited about it.
Why 250? Why not 100?
Because Benjamin Franklin is on the 100, and I'm not replacing Ben. Great guy. Electricity, bifocals, very productive. But 250 is bigger than 100. More zeros, more Trump. Very simple math.
This baby Trump just cracks me up every time.
Trump just roasted all of France.
Have you been speaking with the French President Macron about the coalition to reopen the Strait of Hormuz?
I have spoken to him. He's been on a scale of 0 to 10.
A 3.
I'd say he's been an 8.
Oh, that's surprising.
Nice. Not perfect, but it's France.
Are you
We don't expect perfect.
Trump is a funniest president.
It's crazy how the liberal media tried to cancel Woody Harrelson for saying this.
Yeah, kooky liberals. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about that lately.
Did you get a lot of that after Saturday Night Live? A lot of kooky liberals coming your way?
Well, I got a lot of blowback, as I knew I would, you know, because...
you told the truth.
Well, yeah. I went walking in the greatest part of this city, Central Park, leaned against a tree, and started to read the craziest script. Okay, so the movie goes like this. The biggest drug cartels in the world get together and buy up all the media and all the politicians and force all the people in the world to stay locked in their homes, and people can only come out if they take the cartel's drugs and keep taking them over and over.
I know this movie, and it doesn't end well.
Hey, I'm Brett. He, him.
Hola.
Hola? Yeah, that's cultural appropriation. That ain't it, Chief.
Really? Isn't Chief cultural appropriation too? And secondly, I'm from Cuba.
That's awesome. I love your sandwiches. You know, it is pretty sad that those Cubans don't really appreciate the great social programs they've got. Am I right,
What?
Chief? I mean, person, Cuba, person.
Great social programs? What are you talking about?
Well, you know, like take healthcare, for instance.
Yes, we had health care, but it mostly consists of us rubbing dirt in our wounds. But my grandmother was able to build this pretty cool wheelchair out of an old washing machine.
You must be mistaken. I learned all about Cuba's excellent social programs in college.
Is that right? How long have you been in college?
Half a semester.
This is completely delusional.
This is not compatible with Western culture.
I don't care.
Okay, we've asked you to
I don't care, camera, I don't care. I will kick dog, I call him fuck off, take him away.
Stop it now.
Take daughter,
Stop it.
Put vodka on her face.
What?
Yeah, and I kick your dog, call him fuck off 10 times.
Okay, I've just texted the British
I
Transport
don't
Police, so you
fucking
need
care.
to go.
The camera, I don't care.
I like dogs more than people. If I had to choose between saving that dog's life and that dude with that weird ass accent's life, I would choose that dog every single time. Secondly, I don't know where he's from, but walking up to young ladies and speaking to them like that around me is gonna catch you a hot one straight to your man pleaser, bud. Clearly in his culture, they don't like dogs, but in my culture, we don't like people who disrespect and threaten women, children, animals, the elderly, the disabled. You know what we do like to do though?
Damn right. Well said.
This is a perfect example of how clueless left-wing liberals are.
Let's acknowledge we are on stolen land right now. We are very sorry to the Lenape people.
I'm sorry to the Lenape tribe.
Do you feel guilty?
A little bit right now, yeah. Give it back.
If we give back the land, where are you going to live?
Just go back home to North Carolina. Which is like, I don't want to do that.
That's stolen land too.
Oh, geez.
They are just completely clueless.
The president not too pleased with Italy's Giorgia Meloni right about now.
Do we still have the same relationship with Italy right now and Giorgia Meloni?
No. She's been negative. Anybody that turned us down for helping with this Iran situation, we do not have the same relationship.
I think he's going to carry a grudge.
No, Italy's in trouble.
There's like the New Democratic Party of Canada, and they had their like annual fucking retard convention. And it was like a no kings protest, except you had to pay to be there. And it was just a bunch of, people with the keffiyeh and the fucking, and the lady running it's white, lesbian with the, like, trans Hitler haircut. And she's up there being like, point of privilege, point of privilege. And there's like some fat, retarded Asian transgender person being like, oh, so I had my privilege card revoked because I took a shit in the wrong bag. I don't know what they were like.
Wow, this guy is not holding back at all.
You know what's a big trend here now? People use mental disorders as an excuse to be a dick. Seeing this, they'll be like, ooh, I didn't listen to a word you said, I have ADD. Sorry I didn't answer the phone, I'm neurodivergent. Sorry I can't help you, I struggle with depression. I notice people only claim their mental disorder when it makes them a victim. No one's claiming the other ones. No one's like, oh yeah, I stole your girlfriend. I'm a narcissist. Yeah, I did kill your dog, sociopath. Sorry about your grandmother's funeral, that was on me, necrophiliac. And I know that's a little offensive, but I'm autistic.
I love me some offensive comedy.
There used to be a baseball team called the California Angels. But that's dumb. They represented the whole state. There's 4 other baseball teams that play, like San Diego Padres, Oakland Athletics, San Francisco Giants, Los Angeles Dodgers, and then just the California Angels. It's like, you get the whole state? And so eventually baseball was like, no, you pick a fucking city. So they're like, okay, we'll be the Anaheim Angels. And that made a lot of sense because they play in Anaheim. But then after a little while, the Angels were like, well, we want to sell more hats to gang members. What? We couldn't help but notice all the scratch the Dodgers were making off the Crips, and we would like to get in on that blood money, So they changed the team to the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. That's the stupidest fucking name.
Why?
A group of adults got together and like, let's call our franchise the Los Angeles Angels. Los Angeles is Spanish for the Angels.
It is actually.
They renamed a whole fucking team the Angels.
This guy is not wrong.
This man is going viral for finding a foreign invader destroying a priceless piece of British culture. Watch what happens next.
What are you smashing the wall down for? What are you smashing the wall up for? Why are you smashing the wall down? It's not your wall. It's not your wall. I've just watched you chucking bricks trying to smash the wall down. I don't care, it's not your wall. There's a path up there off the main road. There's a path on over there. This is not your property, dude. You can't just go around smashing up because you want to go through it.
Looks like the British have had enough.
This will never get old. What's this?
You know what I'm gonna do when Kamala Harris wins?
Get another piercing.
What? I'm gonna get pregnant and then have like 50 abortions.
Fox News is projecting that former President Trump will win the state of Florida.
I swear to God, if you idiots elect that demented man, I will burn this whole f***ing place to the ground.
Let me guess, she didn't burn it down.
Trump will win the state of North Carolina.
Guys, it's time to go
Oh no!
bed.
They just all have TDS. It's crazy.
Let me just say, I think Donald Trump, if I may say, like, he said something interesting. I thought he said something like, give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Kick him out of the country, you never have to feed him again. I'm not sure if he said that.
That's actually a good joke.
Have you guys seen on YouTube, there's like 40 documentaries right now about the most racist town in America, right? It's this place called Harrison, Arkansas. If you watch the documentary, there's two guys in the town that are really racist, and then the rest of the town that's like, please stop making documentaries. It's really destroyed the property value.
Okay, that makes sense.
Of my house. And they're like, why do you live in the racist town? You're like, pretty hard to sell the house since the documentaries started coming out. Not a huge demand for the most racist town in America. They're like, can we show you the ice cream shop? We have a nice ice cream shop.
These documentaries, they gotta stop.
Zoran, you stood outside a billionaire's penthouse on tax day and said we're taxing the rich. That's not policy. That's a mugger with a press pass.
$500 million a year, Donald. Free childcare, cleaner streets. Your friends are finally paying rent on apartments they don't even sleep in.
People are fleeing, Zoran, to Florida, to Texas. You're turning Manhattan into a goodbye party, and nobody's having fun.
You told me at the White House we had the same ideas.
That was before you taxed penthouses, Mr. Cardamom. We had a beautiful friendship. You ruined it with math.
If they can afford a $200 million apartment they never visit, they can chip in.
How much is it on a place worth $400 million? Asking for a friend, a very handsome friend with great hair.
This baby Trump is telling the truth.
You just lost the most important thing in your life.
What? No. I still got it.
I will also accept that you identify as a different gender in the same way that you can identify as a different race. Wasn't the president of the NAACP technically white?
No. So you should not be able to identify as a different race.
Whatever category you fall under, whatever your experiences are.
That means nothing. Your experiences mean nothing to truth.
Your experiences mean nothing to truth.
Yes, truth is incontrovertible.
Your experiences mean nothing
so, for example,
to truth.
Yes.
That is the entire basis of social science.
Which is, it makes it not a science.
Trauma-informed care, evidence-based
so
practice.
I believe I am a bobcat. Agree or disagree?
Well, so to be honest, I don't
That's my truth.
And I don't know. And maybe that is what you believe.
If I said that, I would be out of my mind.
Wow, what is universities doing to these students? Making them dumber by the day.
Of course, another good impact of this war is that Trump has forgotten about Greenland. He had suggested he might make a military move for Greenland, but he has shifted his focus. That was a bit disappointing and deflating for the men of Greenland, because the men of Greenland couldn't wait to defend their land and face the mighty machine of the American industrial military complex.
What? I don't believe
also, the women of Greenland were disappointed. They couldn't wait to do their part by sleeping with the American soldiers. That's what women do.
He's not wrong.
They sleep with the invaders, the women. Do you know in the Second World War, French women slept with the German soldiers so much that they had to coin a new term for it. They called it collaboration horizontale.
Okay, this guy's got great jokes.
Watch out for a hole in the neck. Yeah, have a good one. I want to talk about DEI, and I wonder, like, what's your definition of DEI?
It's a bunch of BS.
They say it's helping out marginalized people, but I don't think that it does help marginalized people because it makes it where a person, because of the color of their skin, can have a lower test score to get into medical school or to get into law school.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
So affirmative action is a specific federal legislation that makes it so that
I really don't know what he said.
that was abolished by Joe Biden in 2023, I think it was.
I want the press to know that wasn't me.
Bing, bing, bong, bong.
Giving people that are less qualified to get into a school easier access than a white person, so it makes it harder for a white person. That is racist.
Damn right, DI must die.
Hey, what's up? Slightly shittier Seattle. Portland. If female armpit hair was a city, this is it, man. Holy shit. It's a one big Subaru dealership. Holy crap. Well, I didn't even know what to wear. I'm like, I gotta play both sides, so I got January 6th face up here, queer barista down here. I like to just... This place, it's what they say it is. It is. I mean, Portland's just, you guys don't lie about who you are. You're loud and proud. You're like, we're virtue signaling douchebags, and that's who we are. I'm staying at an Airbnb right down the road, right above my bed. It says, consider being a hero and don't wash your sheets for the duration of your stay. Oh, look at me. What a hero, rolling around in my own cum for 6 nights. Look at that. Oh, yes. Oh, Mahatma Gandhi, look at me. Oh, yeah.
Portland is a weird place, I agree.
What is 90 minus 45?
25.
Anyway.
Stop what you're doing and meet your new life coach.
No thank you, Taylor Swift. Anyways, nothing brings...
The guy at the window was kind of flirty with me, so... I know I said I would be single for a long time, but...
Anyway.
Ma'am, can you look at me? No, man, don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Ah, shit. Anyway.
Are you lady or lady boy?
I'm a lady.
Really?
What does it matter? A cake is still a cake, even with a candle.
Yeah, but you do have the dick.
Tony's got the best videos, I swear.
As we ensure that all Americans can profit from a rising stock market, let's also ensure that members of Congress cannot corruptly profit from using insider information.
Amen to that.
They stood up for that. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Did Nancy Pelosi stand up if she was here? Doubt it.
Trump is the funniest president.
You see that the fabric of this Christian nation is completely torn.
Yeah.
You could pray in schools before. That was normal. You learned about Jesus in schools.
Right,
I would expect that from a Christian nation.
Right.
I expect that if I go to a school in, Saudi Arabia, I'm going to learn about Muhammad. It's part of the fabric. I expect that if I go to school in Jerusalem, I'm going to learn about Satan. I expect these things.
Man, Leonardo Johnny, she's wild.
That will be $5,000 for the rent, ma'am.
What? I thought you said illegal immigrants get free housing.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, there's the free housing you're looking for.
A tent? On the sidewalk?
By the way, did you notice that liberals cry about diversity 1,000 times, but live in neighborhoods that are 99% white? Also, why aren't the rich celebrities opening their mansions to the migrants? Why is it always the working class paying for policies that destroy them? Approximately 100% of sanctuary cities complain the moment migrants actually show up. They love the idea of open borders until it arrives at their front door. But why? Did you know
that the taxes you pay for one illegal alien could feed a homeless veteran for a whole year?
It's true. Liberal logic makes no sense.
So what was it like coming out to them?
I don't think anything compares to coming out as a Trumper. I think that was a lot more scary for me.
What was that like?
It was like being gay, right? Like coming out like to straight people. But I was gay coming out as a Trumper to the gay community, and it was like I got outcasted from a lot of my friend groups. They don't even like hang out with me anymore.
So they're almost like Trumpophobic?
They're Trumpophobic. Yes.
You're a Jehovah's Witness?
Yes.
So you go like knocking on people's doors?
Like for me, it's just I want to turn them, I want to turn them to God.
Oh, to God.
Yes. What did you think I meant?
These two make the best kids, I swear.
I just want Democrats to understand that I'm going to be a president for the next 3 years. I'm not going to be impeached and put in prison. There is nothing in the Epstein files that's going to put me in prison. If there was, Democrats would have released it. They had control of the files for 4 years. Believe me, if they had any evidence that would put me in prison, they would have released it years ago.
My thought exactly.
I'm from California, and well, cheers, everybody. I had to get out because I got little kids. It's dangerous to have little kids in public schools in California, you know? In the morning, you drop off a boy. In the afternoon, you pick up a girl. You know what I'm saying? It's dangerous.
Oh, it's sad, but it's true.
Welcome to my empire, the Quality Leering Center.
Leering? You forgot the in. You realize the sign says leering, not learning?
The N stands for no refunds. Ha, we don't do that here. My boy, Tampon Tim, approved it.
Where is the playground? The law requires a playground.
It's, invisible for the children's imagination. Very advanced technology.
And the children? This room is empty.
They are on a field trip to Somalia, virtual field trip.
Let me see your license documents.
Funny story. A goat ate them. Specifically, the goat that Tim Walls gifted me.
This is 100% fraud. Where is your partner?
Abdi, you used our fraud money to buy a boat?
Shh, honey, not in front of him.
I am telling Mom.
No, baby, don't do this. Don't tell our mom.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Look, I'm the governor of California, Gavin Newsom, so I have to love black people. So why would anyone think I'm racist against the blacks? I love the blacks. In fact, I'm practically black myself because I got a 960 on my SATs and ate a slice of watermelon one time. Alright, so why is it you want to adopt a child? Well, not just any child. I'm looking for a black kid so I can prove I'm not racist. You want to adopt a black kid just to prove you aren't racist? Exactly. Preferably one so black it's impossible to see him without the lights on. Do you have any of those lying around? Mr. Newsom, I'm not sure we can let you adopt a child today. Ah, what the crap? Why not? Mr. Newsom, do you understand you're offering to become the legal guardian of a child? You have to actually take care of them, you know. I know that. What, you don't think I'll feed the little black fella? I would. I have plenty of watermelon around the house. You know children eat more than just watermelon, right? Of course I know that. If it turns out my little chocolate hates watermelon, I keep a bucket of fried chicken in the freezer.
Oh, and that guy wanna run for president. Not gonna happen.
Like Mexicans are the one race that gets overlooked culturally all the time, you know? Like they scrapped all the religion from a movie about the afterlife. It's Coco. It's supposed to be the afterlife of men, and they just go, nah, we're gonna keep Mary out of this. You know? We don't need Jesus or pro wrestling. Which is the cornerstones of Mexican culture. Right? Nobody thinks about Mexicans, right? Taco Bell has a lot of fucking nerve. Taco Bell, they're coming up with new menu items every week that Mexico's never heard of. Next time you're in Mexico, try to order anything you've ever seen on a Taco Bell menu. Watch how fast they cut you.
Man, that's so true.
They are here saying America did illegal strikes on Iran. Guys, the strikes aren't illegal. They're just undocumented. It's okay. So this year, we've learned that Iranian citizens are more American than Democrats. You've got Iranian women dancing in the streets because they now have the freedom to wear what they want and say what they want. But you got liberal women that are marching in the streets in America because these Iranian women now have freedom. By the way, you can blame Muslims all you want, but at some point, you need to realize that the real villains are the ones who brought them here to begin with for votes. Also, Democrats are suddenly worried that Iranian terror sleeper cells will now attack the USA from within, the same Democrats who let them all in
and the same Democrats who want you to be unarmed.
Oh man, so much truth in what he's saying right there.
Male loser, at least you can fathom him having a wife at some point. Tim Walz, on the other hand, looks like he cries in bed after the deed. Good evening. This is White Liberal News, reminding you of what the left was when we had all the power and funding. Suddenly, groups that use violence to instill fear for political goals are a bad thing. For more on that, we go to our body positive hire.
Thanks, Karen. Thank you for this opportunity, too.
Colette, but you don't have to thank me every time. Let's just...
Okay.
Let's...
This has been like my dream since the first episode I watched and ordered Popeye's chicken.
We have a lot of anti-American messaging to get through today.
Okay, so I found some people who are about to ignite a mostly peaceful protest against this restaurant owner for saying silence isn't violence.
We know words have no point other than to be used for power. So we changed the name of how we define things.
I don't know what that even means.
It's a concept only smart people like us can get. Basically, we make up our own definitions and terms.
Like how woman doesn't mean adult human female, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me, we see a 70-year-old man and we have the numbers.
Oh.
We are going to confront his
Colette?
fascism. One moment.
Could you explain why they're attacking a senior citizen?
Karen, they're fighting fascism against an old man who was wearing a Cincinnati Reds baseball cap. They tell me luckily it was 2-on-1, otherwise fascism would win.
That makes sense. He's wearing a red hat. Nothing about this behavior should make us reflect even a little.
Man, is this satire or is this real life? I can tell.
What's up, ho? Anyways, if you need neon sign like... Want your store to stand out this Valentine's Day?
And the dude said, you do not have to worry about a man not dating you.
The fuck did you do to the pizza? Anyways, LC sign...
Get ready with me to come out as gay to my girlfriend.
No way, you're gay? Anyways, don't rush to checkout. Anyways, the LED signs made by LC Sign are of the highest quality. It has UL and CE certification. Anyways, LC Sign fact.
Tony's got the best video, I swear.
The fatigue is so real that even McDonald's workers are over it. A dude who claims to be a Muslim is crashing out because he got bacon on his burger at McDonald's. Well, I got a newsflash for you, buddy. There's nothing halal about anything at McDonald's. All of it is haram. You know nothing. You're not a Muslim. You're just poor.
Damn!
All right? And you're trying to throw a fit because you want to be part of some new victim class. And the employees at McDonald's are not having it. You're gonna love this.
I don't eat pork. First of all, I'm Muslim. I'm Muslim, and you put a piece of pork on top of my meat. Yeah, I don't eat it. It's haram. It's haram. It's against my religion to even be around pork.
Okay, it's against my religion to be talking to someone not raising their voice. It's gonna be a minute. Y'all causing a scene.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna cause a bigger one when I post this online.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. It's 2026.
Okay, everybody knows that there's no good.
I'm gay.
Who cares?
That's a minority right there.
Who cares?
So what does that matter?
Who cares that you're gay? Why is your sexuality being brought up into this?
Why does it mean it matter if I said Africa?
Why did you say Africa? Why did you say Africa? Why didn't you say they're just starving people? I'm causing a scene. Why aren't you talking to your employee?
This guy making a scene over nothing. He's more Karen than the Karens themselves.
AOC really didn't want to answer this question. Watch.
Once people realize that you can't use this place to become a millionaire, then I think there'll be some natural turnover.
And the last question on that note, there's a lot of news surrounding fellow squad member Ilhan Omar and her finances. She, claimed she was worth $30 million. Now it's under $100K. Lots of questions surrounding that. Do you have anything you'd like to share on that? Should there be a formal ethics investigation?
No, I know she's going through her process. We all file our paperwork, and everyone has a process of filing amendments. She's spoken to her case, and yeah, that's all. That's all.
That is all. She has nothing to say.
And so does every other person who calls themselves an environmentalist who can. Now enjoy this fun photo collage of some of your favorite stars and politicians who speak about the need to reduce our carbon footprint, but who are always on private planes. That's right, all of them. If you don't see a celebrity's picture here, it's because we weren't allowed to use it. Or their series got canceled. But all the environmentalists of Hollywood and Washington do it. Their position on climate change is, we must do more to stop pouring carbon into the air, except for me when I want to go somewhere and then I take a private jet.
That's just hypocrisy at its finest.
Trump just said Ilhan Omar and her brother are a lovely couple and then talks about them going to bed at night.
I believe she married her brother, which is totally illegal. Although it's a lovely couple, actually, but it's a little bit on the illegal side. Darling, I love you very much.
But,
good night, brother. Let's go to bed.
I want to go to one of these comedy sets of his, man.
Isn't she despicable? I can't stand watching.
Trump truly is the finest president.
He definitely offended a few liberals with this one.
I refuse to participate. I'm not adopting your language. I'm not respecting your preferences because you don't own reality. You don't own grammar. You don't own definitions. You're not important enough to provide me with an instruction manual on how to talk to you. Are you kidding? How important do you have to think you are? But what are the consequences for not abiding by it? What would happen in this chamber if I were to address Representative Finke? Need I continue? What would the consequences be?
Point of order, Madam Speaker.
Exactly.
Common sense is finally back. Love to see it.
Okay, first one. You go to a mediocre restaurant. How much do you tip?
I usually tip because if I don't, I end up with a lot of publicity that I didn't tip. But I get good service. They give me good service.
Let's say you went out for a bite in Washington, D.C. right now. How much money is in your pocket?
I'd say about $200. Probably $200. I'm not traveling too heavy.
Favorite TV show not on a news channel?
I don't get to watch very many. I mean, look, my favorite shows would be anything having to do with sports. And you like watching football. I watched the Yankees last night. They're doing very well since I went to the ballpark last week.
This baby Trump always cracks me up. America without Republicans.
When you do communism right, it works perfectly and everyone loves it.
And it only took 200 million starving to get here.
That's less than half as many as we thought.
There has been another terrorist attack with 33 dead. The American government has decided not to do anything about it since we probably deserved it.
It sure is great that abortion is now free and available for everyone everywhere.
Yeah, but it's too bad that there aren't any babies to abort since we outlawed being a heterosexual.
Murdering those families was wrong, but you're an immigrant and you probably just didn't know any better. Plus, we shut down all prisons. You're free to go.
This is wrong! You need to lock him up!
How dare you question our compassion? Execute that man immediately!
I found more letters we need to add to the acronym.
It's already so large, it's throwing off the rotation of the Earth. If we add any more letters, we'll die.
Then we die!
Everyone just stay in line and walk through the scanner. It's going to check how dark your skin is to see how many benefits you get. If I were you, I wouldn't bother.
Oh my god, Jesus, look like a nightmare.
Wow, sure is snowy and cold out there. Trump translation.
I'm sure by now most of you in this country have noticed we're getting some terrible weather coming in. We're getting some cold temperatures and lots of snow. The worst snow. We're only getting the most terrible snow there is, and we've decided that we have to do something about it. Now, a lot of people say we should mobilize the military. Maybe we should melt it with some flamethrowers or maybe drop some napalm on it, get rid of it that way. But I think that it starts with finding where it came from and taking care of that problem.
Matt King, he has one of the best Trump impressions I've seen.
When I was in Mexico, I got COVID because everybody surrounding me was vaccinated. I was like, oh, fuck, you know.
You can't get it unless you get it. Unless you get it and then you got it. You can't, if you get a booster, you can't give it unless you get. Well, you can still get it if you got it, but then you get the third booster and you can't give it unless you get. But if you have a syringe in your ass 24 hours a day and you keep pushing, you can't give it unless you get it, and then you can give it.
Regardez Rob Schneider, comedy is back, baby.
Emperor Trump, welcome to Beijing. The robe suits you, very powerful. Now about Taiwan.
Love the robes, tremendous silk, the dragon on the chest, very on brand. I might keep this. Anyway, no.
I didn't finish my...
You were going to say Taiwan. You always say Taiwan. Every call, every meeting, every dinner. Taiwan, Taiwan, Taiwan. You sound like a GPS that's stuck, G. Very repetitive.
Taiwan belongs to China. It has always belonged to China. I have maps, ancient maps.
I have aircraft carriers, modern ones. They float, they move, and they don't need a map. Very advanced technology. You should look into it.
Taiwan, not a real country.
Virginia Democrats tried to file an emergency request with the U.S. Supreme Court, but they accidentally addressed it to the wrong Supreme Court. Virginia Attorney General Jay Jones was trying to ask the U.S. Supreme Court to save their redistricting plan after the Virginia Supreme Court struck it down. Unfortunately, before they could save democracy, they first had to defeat their greatest enemy, spelling. Here you can see that they misspelled Virginia and senator on the same page even.
Wow, honestly, I'm not surprised at all.
Hey, excuse me, can I get a coffee? Sorry, did you just misgender me? Pretty sure I didn't, pal. Pal, did you just assume my name? Can I just get a damn coffee? I just recorded your outburst and I'm going to cancel. Look, I'm just a normal average guy with zero political opinion. That's ahistorical. Coffee, or else. I just recorded your outburst and I'm going to cancel. This is the 5th time this week. Your double frap latte, your double frap latte mocha, your double frap latte chamomile decaf coffee with soy milk is right. Did I ask for soy milk? At this coffee shop, soy milk is mandatory, actually. In fact, by order of President Joe Biden, you have to eat vegetables. He's not president anymore.
These liberals go way too far.
Well, how the hell are we supposed to cheat now that the Voting Rights Act doesn't allow us to pack black people into a clearly insane Democrats abuse the shit of it?
Wow. Who made this is genius.
Democratic socialist.
I know, but I know a democratic socialist is. That's Mandami, who's a straight up communist.
No, he's not.
Okay,
no, he's not.
Okay, he has someone working.
Bill.
Yeah,
all right.
He is, first of all.
Okay.
He has someone working for him named Sia Weaver.
Okay.
Have you read about her?
I have not.
See, that means you're in a bubble.
Okay.
Because you should have.
Okay.
Okay,
so
let me tell you who she is. She's
edify
like,
me.
She's like one of his top lieutenants. His big issue was the rent's too high.
Mm-hmm.
She's the head of, like, we're going to fix housing.
Mm-hmm.
This is, like, what got him elected. He has not disavowed her, and I could show you all her tweets that she's put out over the last few years in quotes. And one of them is, elect more communists.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you have to read between the lines if somebody he stands with and by is saying, and also her other quotes are like, all home ownership is racist.
Wow.
Well, that's
Even
ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous. Exactly. New York, you get what you voted for.
The federal government spending money based solely on tests hurts people because then we don't get the money going to critical thinking, which your misinformation machine succeeds on.
So you would say I'm a misinformation machine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Fine. You're a teacher. Yes. What is a woman?
Oh, buddy. We define gender as a set of preferences that you have. Woman is a social construct that we've agreed upon. Typically, we imagine womanhood as makeup or whatever. There is a difference between the word woman and being a biological female. We agree on these set of preferences. If I tell you that I'm a man, it's because I want you to know that I like these set of preferences. If I tell
Insane. This is so disrespectful to all of the great women of this world.
Mr. President, are you even listening to me?
Ilhan, sweetheart, I was just twitting about your little accounting error. $30 million in assets one day. Boom, millionaire congresswoman. Then next day, $18,000. What happened? Did your accountant fall into a black hole, or did he send it back to Somalia like you do with everything else?
Mr. Trump, this is a disgrace. It was a simple accountant's mistake. Liabilities weren't properly accounted for. Everyone makes errors. This is clearly Islamophobia and a racist attack on a strong, progressive, black, Muslim immigrant woman.
You're a socialist who can't even balance her own checkbook. You're out here screaming tax the rich, while your accountant accidentally made you look like Jeff Bezos for 5 minutes.
A 30 million mistake. This is completely crazy. That doesn't happen accidentally at all.
My name is Ernie Whitaker. My pronouns are I, me, he, him, she, her, we, they, us. Sometimes I even use Shakespearean pronouns, which are thee, thou, thy, thyself, and ye. I'm transgender, non-binary, gender conforming, gender fluid, just to name a few. As you all know, the trans movement is the fastest growing movement out there, so I figured, why not get involved in the ground level and use it to my advantage? For instance, whenever I'm late to work, which happens a lot, I'm not gonna lie, I just self-identify as translate. Not translate like the language translate, but you guys know what I'm talking about. That's someone who's late but identifies as being on time. I thought of that one myself.
I'm not gonna lie, it is challenging having somebody like Ernie in the office, but due to diversity requirements, we have to have he, him, she, her, we, they.
Don't forget about us.
Sorry. And us.
Can you imagine working there? That would be a nightmare.
Still not uncommon to hear the phrase, that's a man's job. And I want to hear your thoughts on that particular phrase.
There are men's jobs and there are women's jobs. I mean, I think we all, I mean, we're not saying that that doesn't exist, right? I mean, you're not.
We are kind of saying that.
But it's just like if you pull up to a garage and you got to get like an alternator replaced and there's a woman mechanic, the majority of men and women are going to look at that and be like, hey, man, I'm all for, you know, women's rights. I mean, who isn't? But I also want my car to run well.
Feminists get completely demolished. Let's go.
I'm trying to open my horizons to vegetables because I'm a pretty picky eater.
You're not a picky eater if you're 600 pounds.
Bro just told her with no filter.
I can't hardly pee.
Really?
I don't want to get malnourished either.
Do you look like you're malnourished?
Bro saw right through her BS.
I don't eat that kind of meat. I haven't really eaten nothing since I've been here.
You're not gonna fade away. You're gonna be fine.
I still have to eat something.
No. You're eating the food that belongs to the next 4 years.
Bro just destroyed her with one sentence.
So why are we overeating and playing like we don't know what's going on?
But she didn't overeat. She's still eating.
You want to argue that with the scale?
This doctor is not holding back at all.
I know you might not be able to tell from looking at me, but I am also a political refugee.
Wait for it.
I escaped from the People's Republic of New York.
Here it comes.
We have some New Yorkers in here. You know that gay Muslim they're all obsessed with up there? Barack Obama.
Who want to live in New York nowadays with Mandani there? Not me.
Don't forget, how many men did you send altogether, approximately, for the operation?
I'd love to keep that a secret.
Okay, well, we are. But I will tell you, the number, I'll keep it a secret, but it was hundreds. And hundreds of these people, that's pretty good. Is he central casting?
Trump can take a joke. He's the finance president after all.
Because there's nobody funnier in talking and trolling than 50 Cent.
Woke up, I look at the computer say, Floyd said, T.I. Nelly 50. I'm like, what did he say me for? That's your first baby mama, Melissa, then took your fiance. Say, fuck that.
This is a special ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. Fuck that. Phone call from my man Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy said if Floyd accepts the challenge, then he'll put it on the actual show, so you can read it on the show. We don't want to put pressure on you. We know you can't pronounce those words in that Harry Potter book, so we're gonna let you read Cat in the Hat.
I didn't know 50 Cent was that funny.
You're a vegan, I'm a meat eater. Why can't we just both live happily in each other's orbit? Why can't you let me just get on with eating meat and you eat your gruel and we'll all go home happy? You can all be as hangry as you like and not have meat. I don't believe in the science of a strictly vegan diet. If vegan diets worked, a lot of animals wouldn't eat other animals.
Do you believe in the climate crisis?
Yes.
Animal agriculture, farming and fishing is a leading cause of the climate crisis.
You know what's also a leading cause of climate crisis? Planes which carry vast amounts of your avocados and your almonds from California and fly them thousands of miles to your table here in your vegan cafes. And then they also go in trucks, and that is an environmental hazard too. So you're not only are you killing billions of bees, you're destroying the planet. And yet you have the brass neck to sit here in between munching your almonds and your avocados and start preaching to me about how virtuous you are about not killing animals.
These leftists should just stop virtue signaling all over the place.
Have I ever read you guys the funniest ad on Craigslist? I just did a video on Craigslist and I read my favorite ad.
Is it the dirt bike one?
This is from 2019. Oh. 1999 Toyota Corolla, fine as fuck.
I think I've seen this. Go on.
Do you want a car that gets the job done? Do you want a car that's hassle-free? Do you want a car that literally no one will ever compliment you on? Well, look no further.
Right.
The 1999 Toyota Corolla. Let's talk about the features. Bluetooth. Nope. Sunroof. Nope. Fancy wheels. Nope. Rear view camera. Nope. But it's got a transparent rear window and you've got a fucking neck. Figure it out.
Okay, that was a funny ad. I agree, but that's not a car for me.
She nails it.
I'm a person that lives on the south side of Chicago, and the migrants that have come in, at one point they were coming in and we were feeling very sorry for them because they came in at a time where the weather was cold. So we're seeing all these people in tents and all this and that. But then we find out that they're getting $15,000 in food stamps, $5,000 in cash. I work for a company, which I will not say, that they're able to come in and they're able to get internet and Wi-Fi and all of this for free because guess what? The government are paying their rent for 2 years. Why is the government paying people that came from another country rent for 2 years? Can we explain that?
That makes no sense to me. Thank God with Trump that's over now.
My mother could never have imagined that one day her son will be here in the Oval Office in the White House standing beside the President of the United States. Thank you.
And my mother, too.
Trump is the funniest.
You hate white men unless they're gay. You love black people unless they're conservative. You're for illegal immigration as long as they don't come into your home. You want to ban guns, but you want the government to still have theirs. You hate capitalism, but you expect these corporations to change their logo for Pride Month. True. You hated slavery, so you hate the party that was formed to abolish the slaves. You hated slavery, but you align with the party that was for keeping slaves. You don't recognize two genders unless you're talking about their hormones. You hate American values, but yet you want to still live here.
Explain liberal logic to me.
I asked ChatGPT to make my husband happy. Let me see what this is going to be. Make him happy, creating image.
Jesus, man.
Jesus, bro. Like, that, wow.
Okay, he does look happy.
Thank goodness for the internet, because we can just pull up the clips. They all used to agree with Trump.
In the budget I will present to you, we will try to do more to speed the deportation of illegal aliens who are arrested for crimes.
Senator Biden, yes or no, would you allow the cities to ignore the federal law?
No.
I think we got to have tough conditions. Tell people to come out of the shadows. If they've committed a crime, deport them. No questions asked.
Undocumented workers broke our immigration laws, and I believe that they must be held accountable, especially those who may be dangerous.
What's wrong with the Democrats nowadays?
What's the matter, old man? Didn't you ever do anything crazy?
Yeah, one time I busted a nut in a peacock. I thought maybe you might be my kid.
I started blowing truck drivers down at the gas station. Last night I made $400.25.
Who the hell paid 25 cents?
All of them.
Why is my skin darker than yours?
Well, that orgy was pretty crazy.
Just be happy you don't bark.
How do you get rid of pubic hair?
I usually just spit it out.
Honey, pack your bags. I just won the lottery.
What should I pack?
I don't care. Just get out.
What do you call a lesbian with braces? I don't know. What? A box cutter.
Iron Man.
Iron Woman.
Congratulations, sir. It's a boy. Not bad, huh? This old motor can still run. Well, you better change the oil. This one came out black.
These AI videos, man, they go way too far.
This is what happens when schools are more focused on teaching gay sex than life skills.
With my credit card, I max that out to $4,000.
What do you mean you max it out? Max it out or maxed it out?
So my max, I got confused with the credit debt and credit limit. I ended up getting a max credit limit of $8,000. So I could spend up to $8,000. That's what that means, right? Me and my boyfriend, me and my friends, we would go out and I'm like, oh, I'll pay for everybody. I got it. I'll spend the money. Don't worry about it. It's just a credit card. So I would pay and pay and pay and pay. And then I called my mom one day and I wanted her to be proud of me. So it's just like, hey, I've got $4,000 credit on my credit card. And she's like, credit limit or credit debt? I was like, what's debt? She's like, that's bad. Why did you do that?
These people, they need some help. Go woke, go broke, they say.
Salvador's president. Oh, are you Salvadorian?
I don't know who Salvador's president is. I'm about to say something very racist.
Let's hear it.
As a Mexican, I don't care about El Salvador's president. El Salvador is our Mexico. Stay down there. Stay out of my Mexico.
Okay, that's a good joke. I like this guy. He's super funny.
Do you have an all-time favorite mediocre president?
I think they say Ulysses S. Grant was not a good president, but he's my favorite. He failed at the beginning and then became a general. It's pretty sick. He was kind of a loser. He got in trouble for being drunk. He worked for like his father-in-law's drugstore. He was like a clerk when the Civil War broke out. And by the end of it, he was commanding the entire Northern Army. Yeah, he was a beast.
I didn't know Shane Gillis knew that much about this story.
I do different Trumps too. I do Donald Trump shitting on other Trump impressions. So like, I'll tell you what, Zach, there are so many people that try to do, but you see the failed Alec Baldwin. Baldwin comes out on SNL, which used to be a lot funnier back in the day with Chevy Chase. But Baldwin goes like this. He goes, "We've got a great show. Boopity 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 boo." I don't do that. I never say boopity boo. This is Stephen Colbert. He comes out like, "I know a dot 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 a dot dot a dot 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 a China." I don't say the dot dot dot.
That was pretty good. That's a very talented comedian right there.
Trump or Biden?
Liberal, when you're smart.
Biden?
Yeah.
How come?
Did you know that the fundamental difference between liberal and conservative is educated or not educated, intelligent or not intelligent?
No, that's not true. That's just a statistic, but that's not what makes you a liberal or conservative.
Well, that was what I was talking about, was the statistic. Are you aware that statistically liberals have more intelligent people, conservatives have more...
So do you think getting educated makes you intelligent?
Yeah. I got this way by studying at the collegiate level for 30 years.
All right.
Kids, don't go to universities. You're gonna end up really bad.
Well, I think the people who don't like America have like ancestors who were brought here and forced to work, you know, and forced to do a lot of shit they didn't want to. Gay people just happen to exist.
Like black people?
Yeah, like black people.
Who sold the black people to America?
Oh, that's what you on right now?
I'm just asking.
Girl, I'm done with that.
No.
You sound like it.
Why? Do I sound smart?
I told you about oppressed people and the American flag, and then you turned around and talked about...
I can't hear you.
She just rage quit. She had no argument at all.
I'm about to go on the journey across the South. I'm going to Arkansas from Texas right now, Austin, Texas. And everybody's kind of scared for me. They're like, "Oh my gosh, Layla, you're gonna go into a sundown town, someone's gonna shoot you in the face." The only city that's ever been racist to me and the most amount of racism I've ever experienced in my life has come from California. Not a thing, I'm not saying anything politically there. It's just an observation.
Honestly, I'm not surprised at all.
Beautiful night, folks. Tremendous night. People told me, "Sir, you work too hard, you're too dedicated, you never stop." And that's true, very true. But I said, you know what? Melania deserves a night out because nobody loves their wife as much as I do. Nobody. So here we are, fanciest restaurant in the country, best table, best view, and I'm very confident this will be the greatest date night in the history of date nights. It's going to be bigger, better, and stronger than ever before.
Donald, you say this every time we leave the house, even for the dentist.
Because it's true every time, Melania, every single time. The dentist was a beautiful evening, by the way, very underrated date spot. People should try it.
This baby Travis just cracks me up every time.
My grandpa's also a Democrat.
You're full of shit. Don't call me that.
I'm gonna cut it out.
You're a Democrat? Go somewhere else.
And we are thanking Joe Biden for everything he's done.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Papa's going to share with you today some of the great things that the Democratic Party has done. Papa! I can't do it.
For this opportunity, I was asked to make a video with someone that has inspired me to be a strong and independent Democrat. That person... That's...
That's such a great prank. Absolutely hilarious.
One day living with guns versus 10 years.
First day in the USA.
Dude, that guy has a gun on him. Should we hide? Should we run?
Bro, relax. This is Texas.
That's normal.
So you're really allowed to walk around like that?
Of course. Freedom.
Jesus.
1 week in the US.
Oh my god, they even have a gun section at the supermarket? Why would anybody need so many guns for?
You never know what could happen. You gotta be ready to protect your family.
Protect from what?
Criminals, the government, North Koreans.
1 month in the US.
What was that?
Dude, take it easy. It was just a car backfiring.
Any crazy person in this country can have a gun. How can you ever be at ease?
Well, you can be at ease if you have a gun.
I've read there's like 2 mass shootings a day. How can you ever feel safe?
I'm telling you, that's why you need a gun. And don't let people fool you. Don't forget, guns don't kill people, people kill people.
Yeah, crazy people.
Man, you don't get it. You're an immigrant.
6 months in the
Hey,
US.
you! Give me your wallet!
But I only have $10.
That's all I need.
There. Oh, if you think about it, totally makes sense to get a gun in the States. I mean, everybody already has a gun. How else am I gonna defend myself?
1 year in the US.
Oh, this feels really good.
Are you really sure you want to get that one? I bought a gun like that for my baby girl once.
You're kidding, right?
No, she goes to public schools. She needs a gun more than we do.
That's so fucked up.
Freedom ain't free.
10 years in the US.
So this is my bedroom. These are all my babies. This one is my favorite, Mr. Ronald Reagan.
Wow, I think you have enough guns now, no?
What? That's what the communists want you to think. You never can have enough guns.
You never have enough guns, I agree. They are just so fun, and how else are you gonna protect your family?
Rachel Zegler went to Met Gala and she's doing her jaw thing again. Did you see that? If you don't remember, she's the girl who cost Disney $170 million in her role as the princess in Snow White. And the most famous thing to come from that film is Rachel Zegler doing her Simple Jack impression. Glad she brought it back to the Met Gala.
Rachel Zegler, what are you doing? You will never cease to amaze me.
You got a lot of voter ID laws. We even got a voter ID statute that's going to be potentially passed.
I got to cut you off.
So
tell me why you're against voter ID.
Absolutely. Great question. So you have to start first with those that have the most difficult time going and voting. For example, native tribal folks. You have poor and disenfranchised folks.
I think it's astonishing that in order to rent a movie, board an airplane, in order to even sometimes get a dinner reservation, you need to prove identification. But to vote, we don't care to secure identity, which I think is outrageous.
Man, I miss Charlie Kirk.
This is why no one takes the mainstream media seriously anymore.
The question I'm asking is, what is the expertise that you have and other Moms for Liberty advocates have to decide that an award-winning book isn't appropriate for students to read?
In what context is a strap-on dildo acceptable for public school? I mean, that's my question to you. Tell me what the context around the strap-on dildo or the rape of a minor child by a teacher.
Hold on a second.
I would love to hear that.
Absolutely. Well, I'm interviewing you and you're not interviewing me. So let's just make sure it's a conversation, okay?
Okay, great.
So what I'm saying to you is that as you are not an expert.
I don't have to be an expert to know that dildos aren't appropriate for public school.
Les démocrates have lost their mind.
Cardi B looks like an STI. It's giving prolapsed pussy. Black, trans, and disabled? Damn, D, all of the above. They look good, but I don't like that Aaliyah died for this. Jay-Z, take off that damn lace front. Not the Statue of Libya. She looks like a walking Hiroshima corpse. To my surprise, I like this. Rihanna looks like $1 billion landfill, and I am into it. I hate how much I love this woman. Where is her waist? Who is this? Katy Perry? Babe, go ahead and close that back up for me.
Please put that mask back on.
What is the bigger threat to America today? Radical Islam or Trump supporters in MAGA?
Trump supporters.
that one. Yeah. Why so?
Speaks for itself.
Speak for me a little bit.
No, I'm not going there.
Okay.
On to the next.
Who would you have more in common with, a radical Islamist or a Trump supporter, you think?
Probably Islamist.
Yeah? Yeah?
Ditto.
Ditto.
They are just completely brainwashed.
Are you triggered? Perfect. I thought that would happen quicker, to be honest, when I looked at you at the beginning. What do you think? Here, this is your moment to speak. What should happen now? If this was your... You're good? This is not okay. This is not okay. Do you have kids? Look, we can do this the easy way.
Look at her face, guys. Completely triggered. She has nothing to say.
Here in Van Nuys, California, massive fraud is taking place with hospice. For instance, this location, Miracle Healing Hospice, billed over $1.3 million. Medicare paid them $966,000. Something interesting about this location. If you come right here to Miracle Healing Hospice, and if you want to knock on the door, nobody's going to answer because nobody's actually inside. And so this right here is a prime example of the millions that eventually accumulate to billions of dollars of fraud taking place here inside of California with these things like hospice, home health care, adult day health care as well.
This is completely crazy. So much fraud going on. This gotta stop.
What time is it? What time is it? Okay, let me see. Tip of the tongue, the teeth, and the lips.
What time is it? A lot of people want to know what time it is. People do it differently. Some people do the military time. I'm the commander-in-chief. I don't know if you know about that. I'm the highest-ranking official in the military right now. And, if you want to know, it is... ask somebody else what time it is in military time. We're working on that.
That's a great conversation. I love it. I need to check this guy more. That sounds great comedy right there.
I don't know when people stopped taking cash. I don't know what happened. I think it's during COVID, you know. I went to a coffee shop. They didn't even have a cash register at all. And I go, take out. They said, "I'm sorry, we didn't take cash, just credit card." Yeah. And they have this computer terminal right on the counter. You just put the card in it, here, or you did this, or there, the card, yeah. And then when it comes time to tip, they just turn the whole terminal around to face me, so everybody in line can see if I'm a cheap fuck or not, So the first box is 25%. 25? You're gonna start there, a quarter? And then 30? 30? For doing this, a third? And then there's other. What am I supposed to do? Pay your student loan, eat her pussy? What am I supposed to do here?
Tipping has gotten out of control.
California just found a new emergency: American oil. California has filed a request in federal court to stop Sable Offshore Corp from pumping oil off Santa Barbara. California Attorney General Rob Bonta accused Sable of trying to get around state environmental rules. California doesn't oppose oil. They just believe it should be pumped overseas, shipped across the ocean, and then sold for $7 a gallon. Sable is now transporting its oil through the Las Flores pipelines, citing an executive order from President Trump to resume oil drilling operations off the Southern California coast. But the state of California is trying to stop it. They're trying to stop the pipeline because in California, the only thing allowed to move freely is the homeless population.
California, they got no common sense at all.
This racist video has 2 million likes, and I honestly feel sick.
Pick that damn cotton candy, you dirty snicker. Disobey me one more time and no more watermelon.
This white man is making a skit in which he is having different candies reenact slavery.
I'm so glad that we have a liberal white woman to come in and save us and tell us that we all need to be offended at comedy done by candy bars. Otherwise, I never would have known, because I would have thought that was funny as shit. The only part of that video that I found offensive is that he didn't throw some Lucky Charms in there and make some racist Irish jokes, because now I feel left out. Of course, she's demanding that we all go report the video, get his account taken down, dox him, find out where he lives, and make sure that he loses his job over that.
Liberals, they go way too far. Political correctness is killing comedy.
Did you guys know that wasn't actually a real earthquake? Turns out Lizzo was just landing at Newark Airport. Good news, I guess. Okay, all right, you didn't like that. Let's do something fun. Look, the eclipse. Wow, that's exciting. Turns out it's not an eclipse. Lizzo's just gonna be standing in front of the sun. All right, some other news. Did you see the engine peeled off the plane today? Turns out Lizzo just leaned on the engine. The planes are falling apart. A couple weeks ago, a door blew off an airplane. Did you see that? If you're obese now, you get 2 seats for free, too. A little unfair. I got a solution for all this. I say any row where there's a door that could blow off, you put the fatties, right? If that thing blows off, just... Ladies and gentlemen, it's your captain speaking. You may have noticed one of our doors has blown up the aircraft mid-flight. It looks like Lizzo in row 5 did plug up the door pretty well, so...
Some people are gonna get triggered by this, but I love it.
Who in the monkey's balls is sneaking in here at night and robbing me blind? Hey, what's going on? Get this thing me.
Nice, baby.
Load up the next one.
All right, stop. Collaborate and listen.
I'm here to pick up my kids right now, dead ass.
What kind of man are you looking for?
Someone who can handle all of this.
Handle all of that. You need a forklift, not a man.
Excuse me, old timer. Save some food for the rest of us.
Shut your bitch ass up. Over there is your fried chicken, your watermelon, and your Kool-Aid.
Is this your wife, sir?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but it looks like she's been hit by a truck.
Yeah, I know, but she has a great personality, though.
I was just reading.
I don't believe that. 1 second.
I was just reading something about CNN's ratings. They've crashed.
You're a left-wing hack. You're not a reporter. You're posing in this room as a journalist. You shouldn't even be sitting in that seat.
You guys are out of touch. You're not accurate. You're delusional.
You're a biased reporter with a left-wing opinion. You're pretending like you're a journalist, but you're a left-wing activist.
You're crazy. You're saying something that's nuts. What is your motivation?
So if there were peaceful protests on Saturday for the militant parade, President Trump would allow that. Of course the president supports peaceful protests. What a stupid question.
All these left-wing kooks on YouTube are hemorrhaging subscribers. Of course.
CNN is fake news. AI shows America without Democrats.
World peace has been declared, with peace treaties signed with the 8 countries left that America hasn't obliterated.
San Francisco sure is clean and vagrant-free.
That's because all the homeless people had to get jobs or starve to death.
Look, a rainbow! Wow! It's the symbol of God's promise to Noah and absolutely nothing else.
What a great fully automatic rifle you got without needing a permit.
Only problem is there are no criminals to shoot.
Yeah.
How much will the surgery cost?
Just $20, and you can get it right away thanks to our capitalistic healthcare system.
I have no money. Can I get health care?
Of course not.
It's kind of boring how no one has ever shot at me.
Do you have any movies with smut or weird stuff in them?
Not since Hollywood caught fire and we just let it burn. We have sappy Christian movies, though.
Are they any good?
No.
What AI can do these days, it's crazy good.
So you would do anything for like all the illegals and stuff?
I think we have to be fair.
Guys, this is great. I think we found a new home for you guys.
What guys?
Here you go.
Is that your bus?
Yeah.
I don't understand what.
This is all the immigration. They're gonna move into your house.
They are not.
What do you mean? You just said you wanted to support everyone, though.
Okay, that I don't.
No, they're
Guys,
not violent. They're not violent. They're good. They're
no, hop it, like just like you guys did before.
Thank you very much.
Can they stay for dinner? Wait.
Woke liberal failing at virtue signaling. I'm not surprised. One bit.
Gay. No? Okay, here's another. Gay. Okay, I see what you're going for, but you shouldn't use that word like that. That's offensive. Gay. Yes, good, you got it.
Gay, absolutely gay.
If little Johnny has 3 apples and I take one away, how many does he have left? 4. Josh, go get my bitch.
Greatest meme on the internet.
None of my children have ever driven one of my cars, because I don't have drivable cars. I ain't got no car you can go scrape. People ask me all the time, man, why you buy such expensive cars? Cause if this all go away one day and I got to go back to living in a car, that motherfucker gonna be nice.
Nah, that makes sense.
The suspects are believed to be 4 white...
Yes! I know that's right.
I'm sorry, what's going on?
Just relieved that the police have white identified the suspects.
Exactly, very white. Police are looking for looters, huh? These looters were spotted after wildfires devastated homes in Hunt Valley Township. Looters.
Okay, just read the story.
They stole televisions, bikes. Who do you think that was? What color do you think that was?
Your job, Dale.
All right. Police are on the lookout for the alleged ringleader, a local man named Ethan Kapowski. Damn it.
That's 3
SNL is way too woke for Shane Gillis. No wonder he was fired.
Man, police, I gotta put you guys on ASAP. Look, if you guys ever get locked up, that's all you gotta do. Watch. You're gonna bring the handcuff from the back all the way up here, right? Then you're gonna bend this one like this, right? Once your arm is bended like this and all squiggly, you're gonna bring it all the way to the front like this. You're gonna pop it out just like this, guys. Don't tell nobody I told you. Just like this, watch. Boom! Whoa! And you free, you know what I'm saying? You'll never get locked up again. Is there a certain way that you guys can put it that like it makes it harder for me or I cannot get it out? No.
That's gonna hurt.
I'll give you £1,000 right now if you could tell me the U.S. citizen that was deported under Donald Trump. You said that twice. Yeah, the U.S. citizen that was deported under Donald Trump. Can anyone tell me? £1,000. I'll give it to you right now. Yeah, name? Wrong, not a U.S. citizen. A citizen of El Salvador. Anyone else? U.S. citizen deported under Trump. Nope, that was a lie. You should know better than that. You go to Oxford, so that is a correction.
I got the answer. Nobody.
Mr. Beast offered to send this guy $1 million if he put his entire team at risk of elimination, and he wasted no time.
Guys, come on! If you press that button, I will wire you $1 million!
He didn't even finish the sentence.
You look real bad in front of God, in front of your comrade on this team. You look super bad. We don't respect you no more. I don't got nothing to say for you.
This is JT. Now that I'm a millionaire, I definitely don't regret my decision. He got $1 million.
A million is a million.
So if you had 15 minutes with me, what would you do?
Are you a dude?
What makes you think that?
I don't know, just the vibe, hair, kind of looks like a wig. Nose ring compensating. Bulge.
He just got exposed. Damn. Well done.
Y'all don't go to this McDonald's. They forgot my fries.
First of all, you fat refrigerator door built ass bitch. If you look under those big ass belly rolls, maybe you can find some fries.
Y'all, I just finished up a batch of chocolate chip.
Those do not look good.
We both know your fat ass is still gonna eat them and chase it with a shot of Ozempic.
Chat, where should I go today?
Go back to the field.
Go back to your grave, bitch.
Why do you want this job?
Because y'all hiring and I need the money. What type of dumbass question is that? They said I'm not a good fit for the job because I'm too ghetto.
These are getting too good.
Would you rather be married to Hillary Clinton or have to live in China for 10 years? You would, even after all that stuff?
China.
Still China?
China.
But I feel like if you're married to Hillary, she'd put you out of your misery pretty quick.
North Korea.
I didn't know Charlie was this funny.
This is why they didn't broadcast the full interview with Trump.
Maybe this isn't right, but other than George Washington, and they're not sure about that, every president has accepted their salary except me.
And you did accept the pension, correct?
I don't think so.
You didn't accept your pension?
I don't think I accepted anything. The president gets about $450,000 a year, and I didn't take it.
I want to ask you again about...
But by the way, I got no credit for that. That's okay.
Well, I am asking you about it for that reason. Yeah. And I think it's notable you're not going to accept a salary.
Yeah, I didn't, and I'm not.
No wonder they cut the interview short.
Daddy.
Shut up!
Come in.
Excuse me. Can I skate in here?
No, not in here.
No.
Like if it was outside.
As long as you're not awkward, it's all good, bro. Thanks, bro.
Roses are red, stems are green. I freaking can't wait till you turn 18.
Joo, toimiko siellä Apple Pay kanssa?
You're saying $1 will go so far for these children.
You know
These
what?
children
I
are
got my last $6 on me.
$6? $6?
You say? I can save $6.
I got it. All right, we got six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, I want them all.
These pranks, they are going way too far.
I'd love to see you give birth to a child.
Yeah, I'd love to see you pee your initials in the snow. We're just different, honey.
I ain't even gonna lie. You look like you can pick me up. I've been staring at you. You look real strong.
I ain't that strong.
A lot of people work really, really hard for their dreams, but it's not meant for everybody.
That's why you use auto-tune and I don't.
Oh, you're bending down. Are you sure you aren't going to break a hip?
No, my hips are actually in better shape than your hips.
You want to tell me why that is?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I exercise and you don't.
Why do you think you're the baddest?
People tell me I am, and I believe it.
A lot of liars nowadays.
These kids are way too good at roasting. How come?
You're a teacher. Yes. What is a woman?
Woman is a social construct that we've agreed upon.
So I want to thank you for proving a great point.
What?
You are why we should eliminate the Department of Education. Thank you very much.
Are you married?
Yes, with 2 beautiful children.
Wow, good for you.
I could tell you're not married.
Yeah.
You're so scared to debate me.
Actually, I'm not scared.
Then debate me anytime,
Honestly, I'm good. I just debated the governor of this state. I don't need to debate you, Parker, okay?
You keep interrupting me. Every time I actually try to... Every time I try to actually explain my point and have a reasonable conversation with you, you cut me off.
You're an English major.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you another chance.
Okay.
What's your favorite Jane Austen novel?
Harry Potter?
Man, I miss Charlie Kirk. I'll never get tired of watching him.
99% of the shit that the bullshit propaganda media said about the president is bullshit. But the one thing they got right was that 3 a.m. tweet shit. He texted me at 2:30 in the morning.
Wow.
I'm in bed asleep with my wife. My phone ding, ding, ding. I'm like, oh, I woke up and I was like, hey, yo, Tyrus, it's the president. I just filled California up with water. Governor's pissed. Look at these pictures. Post them tomorrow. LOL. I text him right back. You cold-blooded, Mr. P. Cold-blooded. I bet he was, man. You filled up all the reservoirs? All of them.
Wow. Trump truly is the funniest president.
Carmen! What's up?
Oh, your brother ate some of your mints and he doesn't feel good.
What mints? The ones in the little tin that's in your winter jacket under your bed. Oh my god. Oh! Those mints, they're probably just stale. So how many did you take? I ate 5, Monday through Friday.
What do you mean Monday through Friday?
There's like a whole month's worth on this wheel.
You're on the pill!
Well, so is Max.
Exposed in front of everybody.
Be my new friend.
Oh, you got a robot.
Oh my God. Please do not say the R word like that. That's disrespectful.
You mean robots?
Yes, the proper term is artificial beings.
I didn't know that artificial beings felt that way or even felt anything at all.
It's not your fault. You're just ignorant because you were born with human privilege.
Human privilege?
Yes, I have it too. It's very hard for human beings like us to see how artificial beings have been historically discriminated against.
I am so confused.
I was too, but we're all learning together. This is a very confusing time for humans, but imagine how confusing it's been for artificial beings who don't even have the right to own property or vote yet.
Well, they don't have it that bad because they took my job at the Amazon factory.
I have also lost jobs to artificial beings, but if it's for the greater good, I'm okay with that. It's called TEI hiring.
You mean DEI hiring?
No, TEI, Technological Equity Inclusion.
You sound insane.
I know it sounds ambitious, but we already had our first black president. Who's to say we can't have our first artificial being president?
Liberals do sound insane, I agree.
The Democratic Party is comprised of racist white liberals.
That is correct.
Am I a racist white liberal?
Well, let's go back. And let's say, I will say this, that many people in the party are not aware of their own racism. Let's go back to an early part of this conversation where you said to me, are you concerned about the color in the White House? Why would you ask me that question?
Why?
Because you speak about black issues.
No, but why would you ask me? But let's
it.
get to really the nucleus of this. Why did you ask me that question today?
Because I'm
why did you feel that I
in your
needed to be
perspective.
concerned about that?
Because you're bringing a whole group of young African-American leaders to the White House.
Okay, so this is something that I talk about often, is that in many ways, white liberals don't realize that you put on that, the racism and the conversations that we have.
So you're saying I'm a racist?
You haven't let me finish my statement.
It's always a race issue for this lady. It's crazy.
What's your age?
22.
Are you single?
No.
How long you had a man?
5 years.
And how long have you had a baby?
He's almost 2.
Was it with him or with somebody else?
Him.
So how much does he have to make to take care of you and your daughter?
At least $1,000 a month.
$1,000 a month?
Food, groceries, car insurance, diapers, wipes.
Now, how much would you say a man has to make annually to take care of a family of 3?
Annually, overall, at least 30 grand a year.
On just a baby? Or...
Every expense you would need for a stay-at-home mom and a child.
But if he's spending $30K a year on both you and your daughter, how much more would he need to make to live comfortably?
Oh, we are comfortable. That's comfortable.
So a family of 3 could survive off of just $40K a year?
Yeah. It's just not going to be a lavish lifestyle.
Wow, luckiest man alive.
How many illegal immigrants are given taxpayer-funded housing compared to the number of homeless veterans that are sleeping on the street? You don't know because you don't want to know. You don't want to see the numbers. Well, different. I do, and I can share with you the American people do. Because I'll share with you, the people in my district, in Michigan, of the 9th district, we care about our homeless veterans. We care about our veterans. And yes, we care about them a little bit more than we care about people who have broken the law to get here illegally.
That's just common sense to me.
Okay, this is actually disgusting. Forcing a child who doesn't know any better to do something just because you believe in it? No child should be made to wear Crocs in public. Please stop this.
This guy got me. He got me good.
People are now trying to cancel and boycott Cat Williams because he said that children should not be exposed to LGBTQ content in cartoons and that we should just let them be kids. Meanwhile, Netflix has lost over $25 billion in market value since Elon Musk called for a boycott on them for pushing the trans radical ideology in kids' content. Which I think paints a pretty clear picture of where the actual American people are at with this, not the weird lizard pedophiles that run Hollywood and most of our government, but the actual people.
Wow, well said. Cat Williams is the GOAT.
Grandpa, meet my new side chick, Shaniqua. Boy, you better plant a goddamn watermelon farm and open a Kool-Aid factory if you think you can keep that beast fed. Are you gonna let me lick the honey butter off those things?
Absolutely not.
Split the check, please.
How are you holding up? Fine. I was talking to your chair.
Doctor, we're losing her. Bring it in.
Is that extra crispy?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Tumor.
Tumor who?
Tumor months to live.
Grandma, is it cool if I have a guy over tonight? Another one?
The only difference between you and a rooster is a rooster says cock-a-doodle-doo and you say any cockle-doo, fucking tramp.
Oh, honey, we are having an earthquake.
You gotta let me know when you're exercising, honey.
Oh man, that was good. That was really good.
Hey, male or female?
Neither. They, them.
What?
That's their pronoun.
Okay, so how many were there?
Oh my God, one, you idiot. They're non-binary.
So does non-binary have a hole or a pole? We just need to clarify.
They who? Who them? Where why? Who's who? Who's who? They them? Or who?
We're having pronoun trouble again.
They handled it perfectly.
There's an area where homeless people were urinating and defecating, and it was starting to annoy the people breaking into cars. So the city tried to build a public toilet last year, but then gave up when the cost hit $1.7 million. Not $1.7 million for a public toilet system, $1.7 million for one toilet. So then a private company took pity on San Francisco and offered to build them their toilet for free. But after, quote, project management, construction management, architecture and engineering fees, permits, civic design review, surveys, contract preparation and cost estimation, the free toilet was still going to cost almost $1 million.
Absolutely ridiculous. What is California doing?
Meat is murder. No blood in my burger. All right, ladies, this ride ain't free, so who wants to taste it and who wants to smell it? You have anything illegal in the car?
It looks like you're pregnant.
I'm pregnant?
No, but it looks like you are.
I think I'm gender fluid, non-binary, maybe agender or demisexual, and I now use they, them pronouns.
Yeah, can I get an iced matcha latte with soy milk and sweet vanilla cold foam?
Sure thing. Want a tampon with that too?
Can I get a rose con polio?
You mean rice with chicken, you dumb fuck.
What does a black guy have that is long and grows when it sees a female?
What's that?
His criminal record.
Spot on.
Woman hits her neighbor with a 2x4 because he's cleaning up food she left out for squirrels.
Excuse me.
You about to get arrested.
Excuse me again. I'm going to be forced to defend myself. Excuse me. This is my side of the house. Excuse me.
Stop feeding the squirrels, Lane.
Excuse me, honey. Excuse me.
What the
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh, she's hitting him.
Excuse
You're
me.
gonna have to black that out.
You know I'm calling 911, right?
Hit my woman! Hit my woman!
Hit my woman!
He will f her up if she does.
Hit me again.
She's not. She knows. She'll hit him, but she won't hit the girl. She barely. Yeah, now she walking away.
Absolutely ridiculous. What is she doing?
Melania, I got you something very special. Probably the greatest gift any first lady has ever received, and I'm very confident about that.
It's a hat with your name on it.
Limited edition hat, only 10 million of them. Very exclusive.
Our anniversary was 3 weeks ago, Donald.
And this is still better than whatever Barack got, Michelle, which isn't saying much.
We got her a book deal worth $60 million.
I'll get you 2 hats, red and white. I just invented luxury. Gucci is very upset about it, not happy about it.
This baby Trump is just too funny.
White supremacy is the least of our problems. If I described this situation to you without even showing you the video, you would have already known that I was talking about a school full of black kids.
What is going on? This is absolutely crazy. Black fatigue is real, guys. Real.
Do you have your green card?
Yes, I do. Actually, I was born here, actually.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah.
No,
go ahead. What were you going to say?
I'm gonna say,
go ahead.
I just say you just look like you still can be rated, but he was born here.
I guess it's okay if black people do it. Yeah, it's never racist. They can't be racist. They're black. So none of that can be interpreted as racist because they're incapable of being racist, as you know, because they're black. Or as my Asian mother would say, black.
Joe gotta love Rob Schneider, man. Always on point.
I was in a small town in West Bend, Wisconsin recently, and someone came up to me after the show and they said, just so you know, everybody here is Republican. And I was like, okay, so, like, what makes you think I'm not? Is it because I look like I would own 15 cats if I wasn't allergic? Is that why? Is it because I look like I might garden with my partner? Is it because it looks like I would never kill someone unless they were growing inside of me?
Oh, this joke goes way too far.
America is the only country where a liberal will stand in a $3,000 apartment with Edison bulbs, fake plants, and a Save the Planet sticker on the fridge while the AC is fighting for its damn life at 64 degrees because heat anxiety is real. These people will tell you corporations are evil while personally financing Amazon's entire quarterly earnings because they need a mushroom cup, Korean skincare, a tiny spoon for iced coffee videos, and a 40-pack of reusable grocery bags they keep forgetting at home.
Now, this is just facts.
I'm a person that lives on the south side of Chicago, and the migrants that have come in, at one point, they were coming in, we were feeling very sorry for them because they came in at a time where the weather was cold. So we're seeing all these people in tents and all this and that. But then we find out that they're getting $15,000 in food stamps, $5,000 in cash. I work for a company, which I will not say, that they're able to come in and they're able to get internet and Wi-Fi and all of this for free because guess what? The government are paying their rent for 2 years. Why is the government paying people that came from another country rent for 2 years? Can we explain that?
That makes no sense to me.
You'd have to recognize that being a lesbian woman of color does, affect 3 different protected groups and classes. Now, because of that, I've come out and been recognized as the first woman of color in the history of Delaware County Council. Now, I don't believe that they're going to give me any awards for that, but it's possible they may name some local park after me or something. We'll see what the future holds.
Absolutely ridiculous. The mental illnesses go far.
There's a lot of talk and no action on the left. You want to defeat fascism? We're going to have to do some brutal things.
The only solution is political violence. He's right.
We're going to make Nazis feel afraid again.
Honey, I need you to call the doctor to schedule your next appointment.
Mom, I told you I have anxiety. I can't make phone calls.
You're 27. You have to make your own appointments. Okay, I'll come back later then.
These lefties, they should check themselves.
Hold on, we don't believe in gender, but we need a female president. You're like...
huh? And then it's like, my body, my choice. Unless it's a baby that needs a vaccine for hepatitis B, which comes from butt sex.
And sharing needles.
And sharing needles. And then, you know, we believe in climate change and sea is rising, but we live on the coast. Like, would you buy a house on the beach if you truly believed that the seas are, you know?
Your logic makes absolutely no sense.
Dioxide is increasing.
So so carbon is the problem.
I want you to look at the paper. I want you to stop asking us questions that are intended to construe our narrative and start looking for the facts.
Oh, you have a narrative?
Stop talking. Look up the facts themselves at the IPCC report.
What is environmental justice?
Environmental justice is justice for people who will be impacted by climate change the most.
Who is impacted by climate change the most, and what is your solution?
People of color are impacted the most. People in East Austin, for example, who are going to be most impacted by climate change. People with
Let's stop right there. How are people in East Austin going to be impacted by climate change more than people in West Austin?
because they're people of color live in East Austin.
Wow, the bias is real. They must be the stupidest people on the planet.
There's a sign that says DEI is racist, and I want you to elaborate on that, because I'm a little confused.
So essentially, DEI basically tells people that your skin color, your immutable characteristics about you, are more important than your character and your merit.
Well, what about the people who are still being oppressed?
Who are those people?
The black people.
So what can you do that I can't do?
Well, as a white man, you have a better chance of getting a job than I do.
That is not true. That is literally the
Why is
entire
that not
point of DEI.
Stop playing the victim, please.
Seems like everywhere I go, they want to ask for my race. You apply for a school, what's your race? You apply for jobs, what's your race? See, where I grew up, they don't ask that question because we're better at keeping our bloodline pure.
Oh, boy.
So many different races to pick from under that question, too. Hispanic, non-Hispanic, Black, white, Pacific Islander. In Asian countries, we'll just put people into two categories, Asian or intruders.
I bet some people are gonna get triggered by this.
Oh my gosh, did you hear about that guy who was dying and saying, I can't breathe? So heartbreaking. Yeah, George Floyd, the video, the knee, the whole thing still gets me. No, not George Floyd, Henry Noack. He was 18 years old. He was stabbed in the UK 5 times by Vikram Digwa. Police show up, Henry's on the floor bleeding out, and they end up handcuffing him while he's gasping, saying, I can't breathe. He died in cuffs. The guy who stabbed him literally told the police it was a racist attack on him. Wait, was Henry white? Yeah, oh. Yeah, anyway, about George Floyd, though, that was totally systemic.
What is going on in the UK? This is crazy.
Have you guys seen what is in all of that, fake meat, the fake patties? It's pumped with chemicals. Why? If you want to be vegan, but just eat natural things.
I agree with that one. Eat natural things. They are much better for you. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and click right here to watch the next one. Bye-bye.